everyone. Welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign brought to you by Lich Souls Gaming. You are in a simulation right now. This is not real. All the numbers should not make sense like the way that they do, but however, they do. And you are in a...
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
We have a wonderful session in store for you tonight, but before we get into all that, we have a few announcements to get through. First and foremost, we are sponsored by Sea of Conquest, so you can use the command !Conquest in our chat for a direct link to download this game onto your mobile device. There are a series of goals that you can complete. Just remember that when you download it, to have your ad blockers and VPNs disabled for your device, and it has to be done on a mobile device. That is very important to know. Members who take part in the sponsorship will be entered into a variety of raffles that we are holding for completing all of the goals. For more information, you can join our Discord using command !Discord. If you just want to help us just play the game till you get to the part 7 through that part, and then of course there's some like you could do the Jade Pass. That's like a monthly pass that you can buy. That's like $5, and there's other stuff that you can do to support. All of it's going to be up on my right hand side through that little scroller. You can also use the QR code that appears occasionally to see what the goals are, that sort of thing. So thank you to everybody who takes part in that. There is only 13 days to do that. 13 days. So there's that. We are very excited to announce that we are going to be doing some minis. We are capable of doing that due to our community support. And soon enough, we will be giving out some minis to some of our members of our Discord. Join our Discord for that, for information on when that comes up. Really exciting. I'm looking forward to it. They will be resin, that sort of thing. So thank you. A lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you can be using at your tables at home. For more information, go to midnightsyndicate.com. Use the command !Midnight in our chat for a direct link. You can listen to the music on Spotify, watch your music videos on YouTube, or even ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. You may be noticing that we have a wide variety of busts here on our channel, on our overlay. All of these were created by Aspen, who is Jeremiah, who is also Slimy Rice and my roommate. So if you want to commission him, you can message him on Discord or on his Instagram. He's slimy.rice on Instagram and on Discord. It's the same for both. Yay. Am I missing anything? Is there anything else that we have here? That's actually just Slimy Rice on Discord. So there's no dot. So well, everybody, grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table. And we are now beginning the next session. I believe it's session 73 of Prestige Encounters. And here to tell us what happened last week, in his own words, is none other than Revelor, played by Quentin. Take it away.
I haven't even begun to fully process what it is that I had just done to my uncle before we were thrown right back into the thick of it. Go to the Casimir's poor choice of words with the djinn. The maestro suddenly appeared before us, but surprisingly, didn't immediately try to kill us. In fact, he actually came with a deal for us. He helps us take out the coven, and we let him live. We reluctantly accepted the offer, despite some initial pushback from some of the members of the party. And then he was gone, and we finally got some rest for the night. The next morning, we woke up to the camp, having been trashed, with Mordecai, Budok, and Tora having no recollection of what happened. So all of us being utterly confused and bewildered, we packed up camp and set out on our way north. We came to a mist that didn't seem natural, and the land all around was dead. When before us we spotted it appeared to be a village, which concerned us considering the environment we were surrounded by. As we approached, one named Coraline welcomed us into the village and said that we should stay for their harvest festival they were having that evening. We, after a short discussion, we decided, why not? We've been traveling for a while. We could use a break. Little did we know that was going to be or could have been our downfall. As we're all enjoying the festivities, drinking, singing, dancing, the mayor came on stage and spoke up. Said, friends, it has been another successful year. We're here to celebrate that and our harvest. And I will say we are celebrating tonight with some new friends. Unfortunately, when he was referring to the feast they were about to have, we didn't know it was going to be us. So we took off out of town as quick as we could. The villagers gave chase, but we managed to outrun them. And as we exited the town, Mayor yelled at us that they'll find us sooner. And we ran off into the night.
Thank you so much. So, you do not know what time of day it is. As the thick, heavy, gray mist surrounds all around you, taking up your vision, overwhelming some of your senses. You're catching your breath as the gray wasteland that you can see in your near vicinity all looks the same. There's no sense of direction. What would you like to do?
How long has it been since we've left the village? It's been a little while. We've been kind of running from there.
We're picking up where you just broke out from like that barrier that they could not seem to cross.
Okay.
And you're just now catching your breath.
I noticed something about masks last session, just to check in.
Yeah,
Our
you do have
masks
these
currently
masks
stuck to our faces.
that look like there's some sort of like crow or raven masks, and they are stuck to your guys' face.
Oh, great.
I mean, they do look cool.
I will say Galder's is like stuck on his forehead because I did make the comment last session that he couldn't get it all the way down. So it's just there.
To feel around, now that we've got a moment to catch our breath, I'm gonna feel around the edges of the mask to see where the mask and the skin meet, to see if I can try to pry it open. Pry it off.
Make a strength check.
Okay. Not trying to rip my own face off, but 22.
Yeah, so you pull quite hard, but you feel like your skin will tear and you stop.
Oof, that was a nat 22. All right, good to know.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw from everybody? And you sure
Okay.
you would still I don't think this is applicable here, but just remember you did have a hero's feast. So anything that you would benefit from that, you would still be benefiting from.
We also
we got
are
advantage of
near,
wisdom saves.
yeah. We also are near Pudak, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we?
So plus 5.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are near him. He is
24.
right next to you.
All right. So make sure you
Save.
add the +5.
Yep.
So
24
Mordecai, you
for me.
technically rolled a charisma save, but that was still a natural 1.
I was gonna say that.
So-
I clicked the wrong thing.
So it's still a natural 1, so that's what we're gonna take. So that is our first natural 1 of the session. Don't forget at 5 we will be giving away a set of dice to a lucky viewer. However, we do have 2 failures on the board, both Tora and Mordecai. So you guys feel this jolt of pain spread throughout your body, and then you start to feel your skin change. Around your neck becomes a plume of feathers.
Oh, everybody?
Just that.
Tora and Mordecai. They both failed.
So does a 15 fail for me?
It's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. What's happening?
I'm turning into a bird.
Okay. So we need to get these off.
Is it the masks or is it the mist?
You
I
recall
think
back to the festival. there are all sorts of crows and ravens around, cawing and mimicking. And you start to put 2 and 2 together.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna
The
walk up to Mordecai, just put my hand on his face, my dear boy, and cast Remove Curse.
The feathers recede and the mask clatters to the ground.
Ooh.
Okay.
What'd you cast?
Remove Curse?
Clutches his face. I
Yeah,
think.
they're good.
It's-
yeah, that's great. Can we do that again?
Oh yeah, I mean I can do that a lot. It's just gonna take a lot out of me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I think this is. I mean, I know that I look great in this, but I don't want to turn into a bird.
I think you should start with Tora. Because
yeah, I'm gonna start with.
I don't mind.
I am gonna start with
for a
Tora.
while.
Yeah.
he has the most feathers right now.
Go do the same thing to Tora.
No. I want to be a bird.
Oh, I mean, if you want to,
No.
By all
no,
means.
Fine. Please get this thing off me. Please.
Michael,
yeah.
did the feathers recede or did the feathers fall off?
They receded back into the mask, and then the mask fell off.
So is it like Mask trying to eat us?
It's
I'm unsure.
turning
Is it-
us into the bird.
Yeah, is it trying to eat us or transform us?
Casimir will stab the mask on the ground with the obsidian sword. See what happens.
That is an interesting point that you make there. Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me, please.
Sure. It's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. So, when the mask comes in contact with the tip of your blade, there is kind of like this spark that is kind of this dark, like black, almost eldritch like energy, and sort of like when two magnets of the same polarity come to each other, they repel back. So the mask like bounces back and just clatters across the ground.
Interesting.
That can't be good.
No.
What did your sword do to it? Why'd it fly away?
Well, sometimes, cursed things don't like each other. So, power.
Mordecai will cast Sacred Flame on his mask.
Okay. For the sake of this, I'm gonna need you to roll a d20 for me.
This might be the most fun solution to this problem. Ooh.
Your flame does not do anything to the mask. You can imagine that these are not going to be able to be destroyed in such a way. But it might be best if you leave them behind in the mist once they are off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go around remove cursing everyone.
All right.
Spending a lot
That
of
is
spell slots.
That is 8 spell slots that you'll be spending.
All
What
right.
happens with Casimir? Does he choose the cursed item, I assume?
All curses affecting one creature, object, or object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains. So I think I'm casting it on the mask itself, so it breaks the connection.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think with items that gives you the opportunity to take it off.
Yeah.
All right.
Zool is still in his were-tiger form. He just kind of bends down and leans.
8 spell slots gone.
Yeah, it's just like a tiny little raven mask, covering the tiger face. Just...
All right. All right. Let's not put on strange masks anymore.
Yeah. I don't know why we talked ourselves into trusting them, but
They seemed friendly enough.
Yeah, but we know better than to trust anyone nowadays.
Would
would
you allow?
trust you.
I
Would
mean,
you allow DM just right before Golder cast remove curse on me? Would kind of love the chance to do a quick grim psychometry on the mask.
Okay. Roll
By all means,
history
if you want to do that.
Just give you an opportunity for a lore dump if you want. Let's see. 15. So your
check.
call.
15. You don't get much. You get a short flash of a once beautiful and thriving community, and then there's just a flash of this sickly green magic, and that's it. It just goes dark.
I think the whole place, the village, the whole place is cursed. Maybe
Well,
it's-
that would explain a lot.
If there's one village, do we think there might be more? Trying to.
Well, so that's what the mask is for.
This is a
we
dead
must
kingdom.
assume if we see more villages, we must. We
Avoid.
cannot.
Can make the same mistake.
But also, I think maybe this is not their fault. They are cursed also. Taken control, by something.
Yeah.
else.
Oh.
No, we
What
must
if we
find
can-
our way to the mountains, to the ruins.
So
Now, if-
any thoughts? Can you smell through this?
I'll smell for. Well, I'm gonna. Can I try to smell for water, the river? Which direction that might be?
Yeah, gotta make a perception check with advantage.
I love it. 18.
18. So you don't get any senses of water as you take a deep breath and kind of smell around. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ooh, okay.
With
Doing
advantage.
So at advantage plus 10.
Yeah.
24, 34?
You feel like something tries to creep into your mind
No,
as you
Very nice.
inhale this mist, and there's like this flash of like gold light from Pudak, and you ward it off quite easily.
Okay.
Do we think we want a safe place to wait out the night, or and like kind of regain ourselves, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a safe place around
There
here?
is.
Yes.
Do you happen to have a spare holy symbol, Mordecai?
A spare?
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
it's-
Well, I can make you another one.
okay. I was like,
Does-
I've used up my spare casting the same spell before, so
You should probably get those manufactured, huh?
yeah.
Well, I guess this is a question for Michael. It's just a symbol. So could I draw myself another one on a piece of
It,
parchment?
it does need to be worth at least 5 gold,
Mm.
which is the issue there.
I mean, you could, carve your symbol into a platinum piece.
I could also.
That's true. Yes.
Mordecai will pull a mace from out of his pack and say, "Will this work? It's the mace the church gave me when I started my questing." So
It might work. That's a question for Michael.
yeah,
Okay.
and it's worth 5 gold. So
All right. Cool. So holding this mace, I'm going to cast Temple of the Gods.
jeez.
Yeah, baby. All right. So I have used the spell before. Most of you have seen it. Some of you haven't.
So there's 3 of them
And-
who haven't.
And this destroys it.
Oh yeah, it's a material component for a spell. So,
Hmm.
however, opposed to being dedicated to 2 maze like it was before, it is now like Silnor and all that sort of like imagery, because that's the holy symbol used.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So let me post the description for people to read.
Dungeon Master's pulling out books.
It's never a good thing when he's pulling out
Never good.
books.
I don't know what you mean. I'm not doing anything.
It's always
He's just
good.
lifting books for strength training.
Aspen's never seen this before.
Gotta get in when you can.
All right.
So essentially, what is happening here is you are designating that everybody can enter, correct? You know from the past that you would have had to allow undead in order for Casimir to be able to enter without negative effects.
Without making the save.
Without making the save. Correct. So is that using that knowledge from your previous experience, is that what you allow?
I am still not gonna allow undead, hoping that Casimir, with the bonus from Pudak, will
Make the save.
make the save.
Okay. Yeah. I need you to make the save there, Casimir.
What's the save again?
I believe it is a charisma saving throw. DC 19.
Ooh, which he used to have disadvantage on, but he does not currently because he doesn't have the singing blade.
That was con
Alright.
save.
Oh, that's con save. Never mind.
It's gonna be bad anyways.
I can't wait.
15.
Oh no.
Is that 15 plus? Is that including the plus?
I'll cast
What's
bless.
the plus?
I'll cast bless on Casimir.
I think that has to be declared before the save happens, my friend.
Yeah.
You can try again. Coming in.
No, I think you can only do it once a day.
Oh dear.
So what
And-
is the effect that he experiences? failing the
Just
save.
enter the temple for 24 hours.
All right.
Okay. This is fine.
Everything's fine.
Right. Well,
Looks very nice in there.
And what is the diameter of this temple?
see, to a max of 120 feet on each side. So probably just do it as big as I can. Give everyone enough room to spread out.
I don't think we should leave one of our own outside.
It's fine.
We can take shifts being out there with them.
Hey, anyone who hasn't gathered, I'm undead, technically.
What?
That's me.
What? You're undead?
It's like Astra all over again.
Wait, some of you already knew. What are you talking about?
Oh no, I already know that. Sorry, I'm bet like
What? When did it happen? How did it happen?
Well, I died,
A few times.
and I chose to come back, touching a horrible infernal focus, much as similar to the thing that you picked up.
Is this why you warned me not to?
Uh-huh. I mean, I didn't choose the focus. I chose to come back and, live another kind of live. Good news is I don't seem to age anymore.
Is there a way to get your soul back?
We're working on that.
Well, I mean, we know where the focus is. It's in the hands of Atlanta Listina. So,
We still have one more wish, I think.
I think we have two.
Two?
We do have two.
Yeah.
We do have two.
We could always attempt to wish for that.
If you wanted that, of course.
I don't think it's that simple.
Probably far beyond that.
It's a good choice to protect against the undead. This is
Yeah, especially with what happened back there. But
it's okay. I mean, I got kidnapped by the undead in the underworld too, and I managed to survive, thanks to somebody who stabbed us in the back immediately after. But
yeah. Well, yeah, we can take shifts coming out here with you.
yeah, I'm gonna sleep anyways.
So, can I get a shift order, please?
I'll go first. With Casimir.
Casimir is going to try and fashion some kind of mask to cover his mouth, so he's just a little concerned about the mist.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take a shift with Revelor.
Okay.
So does anyone want to go out with me?
I'll go out with Calder.
Okay.
How many shifts are taken right now?
I think that's 2 so far.
Yeah, Aspen will go on the third one.
Yeah, Casimir will wake up for the third watch.
All right, so first watch, go ahead.
So I'm just gonna like lay out my cloak for like over Casimir. Just sleep well, bud.
A gray cloak, so he looks like a rock.
Mordecai's just gonna like walk over to Calder, being like, "What happened to him? He's undead." And
Well, from what I've gathered, but like he was just saying, he made some sort of deal when he touched Infernal Focus for him to not to gain power or anything, just to be able to live some sort of life after this to complete his goals.
Mordecai's gonna pull out his Infernal Focus, the wand.
Don't like that.
I wonder what my consequences are gonna be as Mordecai kind of just stares into his focus, just examining it, thinking about the sacrifices Casimir had to make.
Well, I mean, as long as you just tuck it away and never use it, you might have to worry about that. So,
But what if I need it? What if this is the only thing that? What if this is the only solution for me? Mordecai, I'll tuck it away. That's for it's for another time.
like this last resort type thing. It can be very powerful, as we saw, but can also come at a great cost.
Sometimes power is worth a great cost.
I've had my fair share of great costs with little power to come with it, so I can't agree with that.
What is your reason for this quest?
Well, I was sent by Tumes to assist the Seekers. Divine mission. Can't really refuse that. You know how it is.
Our missions are similar, but yet so very different.
We're here in it now. We gotta see it out to the end. I have made a vow to everyone here that no one is dying on my watch.
Are you so sure about that?
Fuck off.
Not now.
Your presence. You trespass on these lands. You are unwelcome. I will give
sorry
you
about
this
that.
chance to leave and not come back.
Can we sleep first?
Can we leave in the morning?
I
Yeah, so
give
we're just
you
well
this
rested.
chance to leave, and you make jokes.
Well, it's not a joke. It's a legit question.
Mine was kind of a joke.
Said, will you allow us to be well rested for this journey out of the mist?
You may sleep with one eye open tonight.
Okay.
The voice fades.
Well, interesting. Not a fan of that.
We should probably warn the other watches before they start.
Definitely.
So, both of my watches so far have been extremely creepy. Is that usual for your adventures?
Really depends on where we are and just what kind of night it is. Here, yeah, you're gonna expect creepy watches here.
Because last night I ran into an old lady,
Yeah.
and tonight there's a distant voice. This doesn't feel normal for me.
Oh, nothing about any of this is normal. But, hey, No one else is gonna do the dirty work. We might as well.
I guess we're the only ones that can complete this.
So we're the only ones with all the gathered knowledge to be able to carry this forward.
Your watch comes to an end.
Go wake up, who the second watch? Is it Zolkifli and Reveler? Okay. Go and wake them up. Yeah, be warned, there was a creepy voice
Oh, woman.
telling us to essentially get the fuck out of here by morning, so
Morning.
Don't talk to the creepy voices or old women that pass by. I've learned from that mistake.
Yes, so yeah.
Okay, you sleep.
Yep.
What's the interior of this place look like, by the way?
It's a temple to Silnor, so it would have an altar with his symbol right in the middle.
Okay, so yeah, go to sleep. Hey, very bright, damn bright inside there.
And just
For second watch, I will need perception checks, please.
All right.
Technically, I should have asked you for first watch, but I didn't. So don't think this
Sure.
is your special.
May I make mine at advantage due to my hearing, or is it a straight roll? Either's fine.
It will be with advantage.
Thank you. 17.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take a seat. Just contemplate Casimir's sleeping form. How are you?
I'm all right, I guess.
How long were you hunting your uncle?
Years.
Long time.
Long time. I can't even put a number to it. It's been so long.
And so now? You kill him, but not enough.
I'm not sure, because obviously I know he has ties with the Coven, but paths kind of split. Because obviously, ties with the Coven, we take out the Coven, that's one branch. But now I'm questioning how far up the family line does this go?
You think more of your family is involved?
The
You
only
have an aunt, more uncle, grandfather?
the only person I could think of would probably be my grandfather, but I can't imagine that he'd want to see one of his only daughters die. So
So you are okay, but not happy, glad.
I'm just glad it's finally over. Maybe my family can have some kind of rest now.
I think they were resting before. This was for you to rest. Yeah?
I guess you're right.
I think
Wait.
maybe after a long time, then you will feel good.
Yeah. Right now, I just gotta focus my energy on dealing with the Coven.
You've lost many people, family, your friends. Kaido is gone. Now your uncle, your only family is dead also.
That does raise an interesting point. I'm not even sure if my grandfather's even still alive anymore.
Hmm.
I mean, it's had it been well over a decade since the last I heard anything of him. So for all I know, he could be dead too.
I was alone for a long time, very long time, before I met Aspen. And now I have friends. You. I think I have idea of some future, and maybe seorang anak, a child. So that is what I am thinking now. This is why I must fight the Coven, because I have something waiting for afterwards. You also, you must have something, huh? Maybe not yet, but must find something. Life is not just revenge. Huh?
I'm sure I'll find something.
I'll look over at his guns. Just, too bad I cannot practice today. Too loud. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe in the morning we can get a few shots in before we head out.
What did I get with a 17 perception check at the end?
Yeah. So at this point, it's actually Revelor who notices this before Thokifli.
Nice.
Revelor, you notice a faint reddish orange light in the distance, almost like a lantern, slowly breaking its way through the mist.
He's gonna start drawing his thunderbuss. Somebody's coming.
And Zokifli, it's at this point you start to smell traces of sulfur.
Okay. I will carefully. I'll just perform the rite of the oracle quietly on my longbow.
And as this light grows nearer, you see that this is not a lantern, but a flame paired with two glowing red eyes on an elongated, dark face, a horse's face. But the concerning part is not this hellish looking horse in front of you, but what's mounted on it. Encased in armor as dark as a black void, eyes obscured, a longsword upon its back, a tattered cape of a once and long forgotten kingdom ripples in the soft breeze. The rider is not in a rush to approach you, slowly making its way as the trotting of the horse, the clicking of the hooves on this barren ground starts to grow. It's a little bit louder.
What color is the horse?
It is a nightmare.
Black. Can we do what we can to just kind of
so at least it's not dead.
get a little bit out of sight? Unless it's clear that it sees us already.
It appears to be directly heading towards you. At this point, if you guys weren't making an attempt to necessarily hide, plus there's a giant structure. It's heading directly towards you guys.
Okay. Okay. Stand at the ready. Draw my longbow. Do I see anything about the creature's features? Get a sense of what the rider might look like?
So at this point, you only can tell a couple things. This rider is heavily armored in this black, almost obsidian-like armor. Its eyes are obscured, or at least you can't make them out quite yet. And it has a blade and a cloak. Other than that, there's nothing else you can really tell about it.
You said the blade's just on his back, or does he actually have it drawn?
It's on his back as he's riding the horse at the moment.
Okay.
The figure stops about 30-ish feet away from you. In fact, I can give you a visual.
Ooh, I love a visual.
Oh no.
Purely for tactical reasons, I'm sure.
Only. So the horse disappears in a sorry, give me a second here.
Oh boy.
Such an impressive visual. It's taking time.
Mm-hmm.
The horse disappears.
The
and then
horse dissipates in a like cloud as the rider just falls with its armor hitting the ground and clanking around. So I was not expecting there to be a temple on this map. So the giant green box is your temple.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'll let you all put your tokens where you think that they would be.
Good lord, I didn't realize the temple was that big.
Yeah, it's
120 feet.
120 feet on all
God!
sides.
I made it big.
Can you
And you guys said that you'd be outside the temple.
Yeah,
we are.
Casimir's like
Casimir.
laying down here covered in a blanket, still asleep.
Yeah.
Wrapped up in Galder's cloak.
Yeah.
Aww.
I'll if you'd like to temporarily assign control privileges to Pudak's symbol, I can take control.
Pudak is a heavy sleeper.
Yes. Or that.
There you go.
Hope you're recovering well, Killian. You may have noticed that we have one player down. He's just, human stuff. It's
Under
human
the
stuff.
weather.
He's an undead in real life.
Uh-oh.
Mm. Well, if you hear about a random zombie breakout in Germany, you'll know that's true.
Oh dear.
So, how do you want to play this?
The rider's just standing there.
Who are you?
Your friends were warned.
They said until morning. It's not morning yet.
There's no such agreement.
What do you want?
He draws his blade.
We don't need to fight you. We need to go. Where can we go? So, a fight? Take off my Tenkolo. Wrap it around the arm. Is this going to happen? Is this what you want? Or can we make an agreement?
It's at this point you look to your left and right and see that 2 more figures have appeared.
Oh boy.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
And at this point, I will need Zulkifli and Revlor to both roll initiative.
I hate it when I'm right.
Man,
Hmm.
what is it with us getting an initiative with each other? Oh, that's shit.
Literally right there.
Right there, but you're sleeping.
You're sleepy. You're a sleepy boy.
It's fine. First gunshot. We're all.
We're going for 6, guys.
Oh, he got a 0 on initiative. Not bad.
Oh no!
Nice.
Yeah, no, they actually, as it turns out, they were just statues the whole time.
They have negative 10 dex. Woo!
They don't move at all.
Are all 3 of them dismounted at this time, DM?
Yep.
Or are they?
So, as these 3 draw their blades and prepare themselves to battle, almost as if they're bound by some sort of code of battle, to not hide or conceal their presence, as they made no attempt to. It is time to start initiative. Zulkifli is up first. Zulkifli.
Okay. I use my bonus action to shift into my hybrid form right away, because I get the feeling that is what it's called for. Okay, so the orange and black fur will sprout from my arms. The claws will sprout. Teeth grow into fangs. I'll draw my longbow, and as I see that they are now advancing with their swords, I will fire at the figure in blue. The figure marked blue.
Okay.
1 shot. 18 to hit.
18 will hit. I'm sorry. 18 will not hit. I lied.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Second shot. 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Okay.
However, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. 9 piercing damage, magical piercing damage, with an additional 2 points of psychic damage.
I am having a hard time finding my lost pen at the moment.
I ate it.
I'm sure you did.
Was it nice?
Oh,
Kinda
here it is.
inky.
No.
Okay. I got it.
Cool.
A little fruity.
Is that a
What do you
gauge
call it?
Additional.
What is the total amount of damage there was Zulkifli?
Total was 11 points from the arrow, but he's going to take an additional 16 points of necrotic damage on top of that.
Okay.
So how does necrotic damage sit with him? The total damage dealt there would have been 27.
He
If there's any
is
resistances,
immune
then
to necrotic.
immune to necrotic. Okay, so he only takes 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage, as you expected this attack to do a little bit more, but it just was when at this point you see that his eyes are just pure milky white underneath the slit of his helmet. Anything else?
No, that's what I got. Sorry, I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna move right next to Casimir, right in front of Casimir. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So it is now the one marked red's turn. I will need all 3 of you, Casimir, Revelor, and Zulkifli, to make dexterity saving throws, please. Casimir will be an automatic failure as you're incapacitated.
Oh boy. Does a 30 work?
I mean, do you need me to roll it then?
No.
Does a 17 work?
17 just fails.
Oh, that
You'll,
sucks.
Zulkifli, you'll take half as much, as it summons this small little flame, just like a candle-sized flame in his hand, and it just flicks it, and it flies at a very fast velocity. And as it comes in contact with its focus point, this black and orange ball of fire just erupts in this point. So that is gonna be 71 points of damage total. The first half is all fire damage. The second half is all necrotic. So 20d6 total for this Hellfire Orb as it comes.
I am resistant to fire.
That's why I specified.
Okay.
Evasion.
So
So Zulkifli will take half. That's 35. So will Revelor. That is also 35.
Yep.
okay.
Well, there goes the last of my temp HP.
Gonna do the math there. So
And at this
Cool.
point,
Okay.
everybody else will be woken up by this and can roll initiative.
Casimir is woken up on fire.
On fire and necrotic.
Oh, good heavens!
You hear a commotion
slow.
outside. Not
Toasty
quite
out
sure
here.
what's going on.
So how much of it was fire damage?
That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17 you can take off.
Okay.
Sorry, 17 you can take off of that.
10d6. Oh my god.
20d6 total.
20d6.
All right. We're gonna roll ourselves into initiative now.
Yeah,
Don't
Let's
forget to
go.
roll Pudok's initiative.
indeed.
I don't think he's on the board quite yet.
If not, I will add him to the board.
I'm gonna put my dex modifier in. A very angry looking Casimir.
And with that, it is now Galder's turn.
Oh, holy shit! What was that? All right. So where's the door?
I assume it's here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Just-
right in the middle.
All right. Run to there. Open the door.
Your.
Oh.
Your blanket's on fire.
Oh shit. All right. So as a bonus action, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon next to the one marked blue. For a 32 to hit.
32 hits.
Cool. Oh. Well, rolled it again. But so yeah, roll the damage there. 13 points of force damage.
13 points of force damage. All right.
And then as my
As the spiritual weapon
action.
is summoned, it comes slamming down on this thing. It tries to block it with its blade, but cannot.
Cool. As my action, I'm just gonna. What to do here? Yeah, I'll start simple. I'll need the one marked blue to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. I will do that. That will be a 16.
All right, that's a fail.
Is this a magical effect?
It's a spell, so
I
yeah.
get advantage on that.
Okay,
That is a 21.
okay, that's a success. So just does no damage then.
Okay.
Okay, and that will be my turn.
It is now Pudok's turn.
Okay, Pudak will, he's gonna stand up from prone because he was lying down. Which will only give him 20 feet of movement. Not probably enough. So what he's going to do is he's going to use a 3rd level spell slot to cast Crusader's Mantle in a 30-foot aura around himself. this 30-foot aura inside this mantle, they will, everyone inside will have 1d4 radiant damage when you hit with a weapon attack. This was an action. Further, he's going to move 20 feet to there. One more. There. Now, we are ready. This is his turn.
It is now Casimir's turn.
All right, Casimir is going to fling the burning blanket off of himself. It's like, and draw his obsidian blade and activate his blade song, swirling by the typical runes, looking at Silkific going, you know, you could have woken me up before I was set on fire, but can't judge, don't know what happened. And it's gonna cast some greater invisibility on himself.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
This one.
Which one? Yeah, I'm gonna counter his counter if I can.
You gotta roll for it.
Okay. Sorry, it's been a while. So how's this work again? Because it's new, because we don't do this much.
It's just the second counter. You're good. You gotta roll for it's a 5th level counterspell.
Okay.
D20 plus, so the DC is, what is it, 15 now?
15.
Okay. That's a 12. So if it's just a straight roll, it fails.
I think you add your, you add your intelligence modifier, right? Because you add your spellcasting modifier to this.
Yes.
It's not just a straight D20.
Yeah, you had your spellcasting
And
modifier.
it's 17.
Then it's you counter, and then you go invisible.
Yeah. Good. And Casimir is going to move. He'll be able to move to there. And that's my turn.
All right. It is now Tora's turn with Cormac on deck.
Tora is going to use half his movement to stand up, and then he has 15 feet left, so he's going to move 15 feet towards the door. 15. And then, could he technically shoot a chromatic arrow past Golda, or would it at this one here?
That's an excellent question.
Is that not how it works?
I think rules is written as nothing preventing you from shooting through targets.
Correct. So I'm gonna say yes at the moment.
Okay. And then I will do a 4th level chromatic orb with thunder damage.
I knew you were going to say thunder. That's my boy.
You didn't know. You had no idea. Don't lie.
I'm not lying.
Oh, never mind. That's a 12. Ooh. That feels bad, man. I'm gonna go with that doesn't hurt.
No, 12 will not hit. Sorry, I'm reading also a tweet at the moment.
Then I will, as a bonus action, do my bardic inspiration. Not that one. Mantle of Inspiration, sorry. As a bonus action, spend money on bardic inspirations to grant 11 temporary hit points to 5 creatures you can see. So I choose Golda, Zevlor, Pudak, Zulkifli, and Mordecai. And if they choose to, they can do their reaction to move up to their move speed, and they don't get opportunity attacks.
Okay.
Mordecai will definitely do that. All right, up to my movement speed.
Yes.
Ooh,
That's it. I had to stand up.
thank you.
Oof.
I will not be using my react.
I will also not be using my reaction.
You still get the 11 temp each, either.
Yeah, I'll take the 11 temp for sure.
I didn't know if you
Love
wanted
to
to
see
confirm that or
it.
not. That was
All right, with that, it's now Revelor's turn, and then my wonderful knights are on deck.
Un momento, por favor. All right.
Right to the noun. Knights of the noun. Knights of the round explosion.
Okay. Let's see here. What do I want to do? I'm gonna shoot something, or at least attempt to. So, well, first off, bonus action, steady aim.
Okay.
Give myself the sweet advantage. I'll go for the 1 mark blue, directly in front.
Okay.
And you know what? I'll expend a grit point before I roll with my violent shot. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. There's a 32.
32 will hit.
All right. So that's gonna be 12 thunder plus 16, so 28 total. And then second, so 13, so that's gonna be 41 points total of thunder damage.
41 points of damage total. Okay.
Then extra attack. 32 again.
32 will hit.
For an additional 9.
All right. Revelor taking his time to aim will shoot as these 2 bullets of thunderous energy come clashing towards the 1 mark blue. At this point, you see as the armor is a little bit chipped away, this withered and very taut purple and black skin on a bonish frame.
Gross.
Anything else your turn?
Nope, that'll do it for me.
All right, the one that is currently marked green is going to point his finger at the temple,
Uh-oh.
and he will cast Disintegrate. You watch as the temple disintegrates immediately.
What?
Well, shit.
All right, and he is going to run up.
Or creation or disintegrates a 10-foot cube. Oh shit. The whole
It specifically states in Temple of the Gods that Disintegrate destroys it instantly.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
That's
good guys.
interesting. DM came with receipts.
Well, I mean, you know, it's better he used that on us, on the temple, than on us, right?
I mean, the 1 marked blue. It's now his turn. He is going to use his Hellfire Orb.
Yep. Yeah, that's sounds like fun.
I need Mordecai. I need Tora, Galder, Udak, Revelor, and Zolkifli all to make your deck saves, please.
Is this a spell?
This is not a spell. This is an
Oh, okay.
ability.
It is an ability.
Yeah, a lot of
So
creature
I
stuff
definitely
in there.
fail.
What is 7?
DC 18.
Man,
Ooh.
I got a 16.
That
Good
would
thing you have
Fine.
evasion.
Yep, right?
say I got a 15.
I am going to... Sorry?
Oh, I was just saying because I'm within Pudok's aura, but it's still not
so
enough.
don't forget the bonus from Pudok's Aura.
What's the DC?
Oh,
18.
+5.
oh shit, we're good. Never mind, I got a 12.
No. Yeah, Revelor. The aura is within 10 feet of him.
Yeah, it's
Yours
the
is
10-foot
10
aura.
feet.
Then what the fuck is this other circle?
That's just Crusader's Mantle.
That's
Oh.
cool.
It's an entirely different thing.
Yeah, you would have added 1d4 to all of your weapon attacks, by the way. Weapon
You
damage.
hit anyway. Why are you mad?
You hit anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
To the damage of your. Sorry, not to the attack rolls, to the damage rolls. 1d4.
Oh,
radiant
see,
damage.
that makes me mad.
Roll
Well,
2d4, and
sorry.
you can go ahead and add it.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's passed.
Anyway, that is 73 points of damage total. And Casimir is we're gonna have to figure yours out. Casimir, did you succeed or fail?
Oh, you didn't tell me to roll. I will
No,
roll.
wait, no, you're not in range. Never mind.
Cool.
I'm resistant to necrotic, so
All right. So that's
Okay,
3,
so
5, 8,
And Zulkifli has plot armor.
10, 13,
No, I'll be fine, man.
15,
Just generally tough lad.
17, 20, 23. You only take 50 there, Galder. You take 50 points of damage.
it's a lot better
Yes.
than 73.
Sorry, everyone, but
So
the
that's-
Crusader's medal.
What's
goes
half?
down.
Half of that would be 36.
Cool.
Oh, 36. I get
And we still have the 10 HP from the feast.
Yeah, that lasts 24
Yeah.
hours.
Unless you
Okay.
take the temp HP from Tora.
It's not temp HP. It's
The 10
Oh,
max
he-
HP.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yep.
technically only 25 damage. Nice.
And he is going to then use his movement to run up the 30 feet he has.
Come on, get closer to me. Get closer to me.
He doesn't
Right
like make
there.
heavy sounds. It's like squishing as he runs for some reason.
No, it's like
They run
heavy
now?
plate
They run now.
on the ground. All right.
Plort.
So it's now Mordecai's turn, and then we're gonna go to the top of the initiative with Zulkifli.
sorry, I was not expecting the whole house to come down.
Neither was I.
Oh, there's
He brings the house down.
okay. I will twin spell disintegrate on the blue and green guy. Make me a dex save.
The one marked green is going to use counterspell.
Damn.
I will. At what level is he counterspelling?
He's counterspelling it at the. I mean, it's at the 3rd level because.
That's what he's got.
I'm a counterspell as counterspell.
Okay. All right.
Roll it.
So make me dex saves.
All right. So this one marked green first. It is a 13. The one marked. You said the one marked blue.
Yeah, blue and green. They're the only two I can
That's
reach.
gonna be 8. Sorry, 9.
They both fail, so they take 72 force damage.
All right. Both still standing.
Like looking a little fucked up, or
The one marked
Yeah.
blue is for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the one marked blue is looking hurt. All right. Anything else for your turn?
And then I will bonus action go invisible. Hidden step
Okay.
and move away from the giant pileup as Mordecai sees fireballs and flames erupting. Okay,
Real.
that's it.
All right. With that, it is now Zulkifli's turn.
Okay. Okay. All right. Zulkifli's gonna fire 2 arrows at the one marked green at this time. Not the greatest play, but he's gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
Here we go. Two arrows. Here we go. 19 to hit.
19 will just miss.
Damn. All right. Try it again. Natural 20.
All right, that will hit. So as the
34.
first arrow
All right.
comes flying towards this knight, he will parry it with his blade, but not as Zulkifli has prepared for this and fired a second shot, landing right into the neck of this creature, dealing.
First, let me see. Base damage is. Okay. 9 points of piercing damage with an additional 6 points of psychic damage, but I'm going to double that 6 to 12, and I'm going to roll that d8 again on top of that. 4, so 9 plus 4, 13, plus 12 is 25 points of damage.
Is any of that necrotic?
No, all of that is magical piercing and psychic damage. Here's the necrotic damage, though.
I mean, you don't have to roll it. It doesn't count.
No, but I will, because
Okay.
while his tattoo will lash out at the creature and attempt to damage it, it won't damage it, but it will heal Zulkifli for 18 points, which I will double to 36.
All right.
Cool. Boom.
Aspen, it is now your turn.
Boom, boom.
Yes. Aspen is going to, seeing as there's no building around him, how convenient. Doesn't have to go through a tiny little door in the front. He is going to use his action to cast on himself at the 6th level Investiture of Flame.
Okay.
And, he's wreathed in flame and sheds bright light for a 30-foot radius, dim light for another 30 feet, all that. And he's going to use his movement to move over here, and he'll call out to the party to keep their distance from him. Just don't get within 5 feet.
Okay.
And I guess from that point he'll seeing as he doesn't really have many bonus actions, he will hidden step, turn invisible.
Okay.
That's a little terrifying. Guys, don't get near me. You can't see me anymore.
Furbug's doing Furbug thing.
Yeah, bro.
All right. So that will be the end of Aspen's turn. On initiative count 20, I need. Let me roll for this. I will need Mordecai, not Mordecai, sorry, Pudak. I will need a con save from Pudak, please.
Ooh, okay, coming up. 27.
27. This is going to be half as much damage. However, you hear a voice.
Feel the wrath of those who have suffered.
And these ghostly apparitions appear around Pudak and start to lash out of him. He manages to fight off the majority of damage. However, that is still going to be 23 points of necrotic damage as these tortured souls begin to lash out at him.
Gross.
So there's that. Ooh.
I 23 points.
Yes. So I will need a. Let's see. Yeah, that's within range. I need a charisma saving throw from Revelor, please.
Oh.
As the one marked red runs up to him, and I need that con save. DC is 18.
Wait, con save or charisma save?
Sorry, charisma save.
Okay.
And you're not within range. This knight here will point his blade. There's a flash of this necrotic, almost blackish eldritch energy, not necrotic. And Revelor is gone. He disappears as he is banished.
You disintegrate Revelor!
I love that.
No, he's not disintegrated. Don't worry.
Flashbacks to Astra, just full rage.
So there's that. He uses movement, and that is his turn. It is now Garda's turn. Pudak is on deck.
Okay, so you said the blue one's looking pretty fucked up?
Yeah. Yeah, he's had a lot to drink tonight.
But the red one just did a little silly there. So
Pudak's up next. You can take care of the guy here.
yeah, I'm gonna
You're gonna what? What are you gonna do? What are you doing?
Need that motherfucker to make a dexterity saving throw, Michael. It is against the spell, but
Okay, so has advantage. The first one is gonna be a 24. That is a natural 20. So 26.
okay. So it succeeds. However, it's still gonna take this damage. So 45 halved. So
Lightning
20, 22 lightning damage.
27. Wait. 45? I thought it said 55. Okay.
No.
Okay, which one? The one marked red?
On the one marked red, yes.
All right, that's the first bit of damage it has taken, and I need to make a con save for it with the DC's 11.
Yes.
So let's do that. That's cocked. That is a 17. That will succeed.
I'm gonna silvery barbs.
Ooh. Who gets advantage?
I'm going to give. Higher. Okay, that's fine. I mainly just did that to give advantage to someone. I'm gonna give advantage to Zolkifli.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus action.
I'm gonna silvery barbs that as well.
Oh. This is what I like to see.
And yeah, distance spell on it as well. Use a sorcery point.
That is a 16.
Right. So it's still a success, but
You
who
guys
gets
get the
advantage?
idea that they're very high in Constitution.
Yeah.
They are undead.
I'm gonna give advantage to Pudak,
Yeah.
and if he wishes, he can make an attack right now with his reaction.
Oh, he will.
Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. Flame tongue scimitar, baby. Which I'm gonna have to roll manually through roll 20, but we're gonna do this now. Okay, 2d20. Keep highest one. Plus 13. All right. Natural 20.
That hits.
Yeah. Third level divine smite, baby. So let's
Okay.
roll all of the damage. Okay, 1d6 plus 10. Yeah, actually, let's be 1d6 plus another 2d6 for the fire, plus 1d8 because smite stuff, and then another. This thing, is this considered undead, my sir?
It is.
My lord? Alright, so it's going to take an additional d8 from this thing. 2d8, 3d8, 4d8, 5d8. It's going to take 5d8 points of damage on this one. Okay. And then we're going to double all of that.
Paladin moments.
Okay, paladin moment. 80 points of damage. 80.
80 points of damage.
Yeah, I rolled low too.
Yep.
That will do him in. Udak celebrates until.
Oh, I missed the next show. 2d6. Sorry, go on.
I mean, he's done. So,
Yeah.
But then 3 shadows burst forth from the armor, letting out tortured screams of pain. As 3 shadowy apparitions appear in its place.
What? Gross. This is no good.
So they have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's still my turn. I still have my bonus action.
Yeah, go ahead and do that while I get them on initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon right up there next to one of the shadows and attack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack the one marked red.
Okay.
The shadows are going to turn into like little tiny shadows after we kill those, and then
Yeah, tiny ones. Yeah.
It's like killing slimes in Minecraft. They,
yeah.
I don't know
So
what that is.
18 to hit the shadow.
18 will hit.
All right, for 8 points of force damage.
8
then I'm
points
just
of
gonna
force damage. Okay.
and that's my turn.
caster things.
Yeah.
I'm just
These
making sure
things.
that I have everything here understood. And which one did you hit? The one marked red?
The one marked red.
All right. Cool. With that, it's now Pudak's turn.
Pudak. Okay, Pudak River Speaker is going to go forth to this one.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to swing his Flame Tongue Scimitar. 1d20. Plus 13. 13. He swings to hit one marked red. 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Okay, he's rolling damage 1d6 plus 10 plus 2d6 plus 2d6 plus 1d8, which is radiant damage. 34 to hit. 34 damage, 7 of which is radiant damage.
Okay.
Okay, is radiant damage more damage
No,
for this thing?
it is not.
Okay, 34 total.
All right.
Okay, he swings again with Flame Scimitar.
Excuse me.
31.
Bless you.
Thank you.
31 to hit.
31 hits.
He applies 24 points of damage.
It is very hurt.
Okay. Well, since it was scimitar, I used 2-weapon fighting. Bonus action, lash out with dagger. Just normal ass dagger.
Okay.
Don't you also get the D4s from Crusader's Mantle?
That was lost.
Crusade, that went down. He lost concentration.
Ah.
I'm afraid. Yeah.
My bad.
No, that's just how the news goes. He 27 to hit with normal ass dagger.
27 will hit.
Okay, 1d4 plus 10 plus 1d8. So 11 points normal ass piercing damage
It is
and
immune.
3 points radiant ass damage.
The radiant damage will kill it.
Okay, that's what I need. Okay. Bonus action. Yeah, 2-weapon fighting for the win, guys.
So 2 slashes with this flame tongue scimitar, and then seeing that is barely standing, just flickering to keep its form, it gets stabbed with a dagger. In one swift movement, eliminating it. Anything else for
Okay.
Pudak's turn?
That was Pudak's turn. He's going to stay as he is. Thank you.
All right, it is now one of the Shadow's turns that they're going to lash out at Pudak
Uh-oh.
using its attack. It's going to reach out and grab for his heart. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
24 would hit, except Zulkifli will reach out with reaction. And Zulkifli is going to use his reaction to reduce the attack roll by 4 with blood cuss off the eyeless. Except he knows this has probably no blood, so he's going to amplify. So he's going to take damage. He gives himself 8 points of necrotic damage to reduce that attack roll by 4.
So
that
20
was
to hit.
a 20 to hit, which misses Pudak.
All right, so with that, it is now Tor's turn, and Casimir's on deck.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna move that far to 25 feet that way, and then at the one in green, cast Polymorph for a Wisdom 18 save. Pretty please.
A what save?
Wisdom 18. Pretty
Wisdom
please.
18 save. And this is one of the knights?
Yeah, the green one.
All right,
Pretty please.
22.
Silvery barbs.
Love that spell. It's one of my favorites.
Giving advantage to Mordecai.
Oh, never mind. Bonus action. I'll give just regular D10 Bardic Inspiration to Pudak.
Oh, he has a reaction again, Because he just had his turn.
That's Mordecai's
So-
thing.
No, that's not the move.
Oh, sorry. That's Mordecai's thing.
He just has a D10 to
D10?
ability
Yeah,
text.
yeah.
attack
You
rolls
wait
with
your
eight.
turn, Pudak.
I just have
Yeah.
to make sure, man. You know how it is.
Anything else for Tor's
Mordecai.
turn?
No, that'll be all.
All right, with that, it is now Casimir's turn. I'm
All
on
right,
deck.
so Casimir's going to use 15 feet of his movement to move right here, and is going to fire a lightning bolt through the blue ghost into the red Skeleman or Lightning Man or whatever he is.
Counter
So,
spell.
counter
Any
spell.
roll.
Okay,
This is a what level spell is this?
that's a third level.
Oh,
to
so it
base.
automatically fails.
Just
Well,
counters counter.
Didn't you just silvery barbs? Oh wait, it's your turn. Ha ha ha.
It's
ha.
turn. Yeah.
All right, so you're good. It
Yeah,
works.
okay. Yeah. So he needs to do a DC 18 Dex save.
A DC
Do both
18
of them
dex
do?
save. Okay, so the first
Both
one's gonna
of
be
them
ghosty. That is a.
Or take half.
It's gonna take the full damage. The ghosty will, with a. Oh wait, no, hold on. No, yeah. 9, for its dex save. So what's the damage?
27 lightning damage.
Why are you being so mean to me? It's my
And
birthday.
And the red metal dude as well.
Which he gets advantage, and he will
Yeah.
have a 22.
So half
Silver
of
barbs.
27.
They could have let
Didn't
us
you-
sleep. Clearly, this is the only language
It has
they
been my
know.
turn since I silver barbs last.
All right.
Listen,
you-
we're wasting all of our spell slots.
so he is that's a 20.
Mhm.
That does succeed.
Yeah.
Advantage to.
No one can see me.
But yeah. Advantage to. Oh yeah, no one can see Casimir. That counterspell wouldn't have happened.
Oh, so I keep my reaction then. I'm not gonna.
Oh,
So
and
you
Casimir
take your-
keeps
take
his
your
counter
spell-
spell.
Okay,
Casimir
take your-
keeps his reaction and counterspell.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I was just saying, as you decided to interject, take your spell slot back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry. Sorry, I just thought about that.
Okay.
And I will give advantage to. Can't see any of the Furbolgs or Casimir currently, so let's give advantage to myself.
Yeah.
You can see Mordecai right now. He cast counterspell and his invisibility drop, but he already has
Oh.
advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was. Because
So,
I don't know who has advantage right now.
action surge. And we're going to do a 4th level lightning bolt as a follow up. Same targets.
Baller.
Okay.
Yeah. So blue ghost and red metal man have to
All right. So
roll again.
the ghost will have a 15, which I believe fails,
Yep.
and then Metal Man will be a 21.
Silver barbs. Because I have my reaction back.
Yeah, you have your action back. 18.
Meets it, beats it. So
Yeah.
he passes still. I give myself advantage.
Okay.
And Casimir is going to
I am
move
rolling the
another
con
20.
saves, by the way.
Yeah, going to move another 2, 3, 20. Yeah, so that'll finish off his movement.
Health is up to okay.
Cool. That's turn. It is turn. My wife.
Micah's already thinking for the next campaign. No sorcerers, no wizards, like just banning the classes.
No magic
Alright.
uses in at all. Nothing even magic flavor.
I need Mordecai, Tora, Zulkifli, and Pudak all to make dexterity saving throws, please. As the one marked green has not yet used his Hellfire Orb, and he is doing so now.
Technically all at advantage. Because everyone has been silvery barbs hit at some point recently.
So all of you will succeed on that, so you'll take half damage.
What I like to see.
That is 57 divided by 2 will be 28 for half damage. And I don't think any of you have resistance to any of that. So 28 flat.
I should have never said Mordecai was visible again.
I mean, it would have hit regardless if you're visible or not,
That's true.
because he had a position in a way where it wouldn't hit his own allies. So, and he will use his movement. Right there. Come right up on Tora. But that is now Mordecai's turn. I'm on deck. Zulkifli's in the hole. As this third and final Hellfire Orb of this initiative so far will come up and erupt.
Mordecai will start off by what's it called? I'm forgetting the name of it.
You tell me.
Flexible casting and sacrifice a 5th level spell slot for some sorcery points.
I never would have guessed that. I was guessing Wyoming.
As a bonus action. And then he will.
I rolled 6 natural ones on that, by the way.
I know you rolled like
Terribly.
You rolled terribly, Michael. Yeah, I'm disappointed.
I know.
You
Yeah,
Sound
I
like my dad.
Yeah.
He will twin spell disintegrate on both the green and the red knights.
Okay. What's the save?
19.
Well, what's the type?
Oh, dexterity, sorry.
Dexterity, okay. They get advantage on both. So that will be a 21 for the first one. And then a 22 on the second one.
I am going to silvery barbs the first one.
So question, just to make sure I'm doing this right, because I've only been rolling 1. If you silvery barbs, it gets advantage again, right? It doesn't just roll 1 more d20, it just rolls 1?
It rolls a new d20. It rolls 1d20,
1d20,
and you
okay.
take whatever's the lowest of all
19.
3. So
It's not actually a disadvantage. Yeah, it's not an advantage or
You just
disadvantage.
reroll 1, it's 19.
Yeah.
well, also if it had advantage on the first roll, it can take the lowest from the first roll even. Like
Okay.
I'm gonna assume with advantage you take the highest and then you go that versus the silver barbs. Like I don't think it forces you into a super disadvantaged situation.
No, I don't think it takes. Yeah, it is.
Because I'm like, if that was the case, but this is 19 with the lowest roll.
No.
Yeah,
but like,
'cause-
I personally as a DM will not be like, if someone rolls with advantage and there's 3 d20s involved, it's not going to take the lowest of all 3. It takes, if it was with advantage, the one with advantage and then the second dice, and then it's contested between those two. So that's where I draw the line. If there is one to be drawn.
well, damn. They take no damage then.
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
So far we've learned that their dexterity and constitution is quite good. With
Quite
advantage as well. So
Oh, it was a really good try.
it was a great
DC
try.
19 dex save. It was really good. Oh, nice.
Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
All right, it is now my turn. Zulkifli's on deck. This spectral figure is going to run up and try to go for Budak again. Well, this is a different one because the other one died. That is a natural one. So that will fail. I will add that to the board. That's 2 natural ones. I wasn't expecting much from these little ghosties. It's okay. And that is now Zulkifli's turn. Aspen's on deck as we now are back at the top of the initiative.
Okay.
So this is Zulkifli's 3rd turn in the initiative as he contemplates what to do next.
Yep. Zulk's gonna fire. Well, he can see this. This one's harassing Tora, which is a problem. He's gonna fire 2 longbow shots at that. 17 to hit. Damn it. Oh wait, he's got Bardic Inspiration, correct?
Pudak
Yeah.
does not Zulkifli.
Oh, Pudak does, but I thought Zulkifli has received it previously. Am I misremembering?
It was the Mantle of Inspiration, which is 11 temp HP and the ability to
Oh, that's
react to move.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he missed the first shot, I think, to 17,
Mhm.
but the second shot was a 20 to hit.
One just hits.
Great. Flipping between at least 1, 2. Okay, great. He's gonna roll damage. Okay. We're gonna start with 13 points of piercing damage, and I'm gonna roll an additional.
This is the one marked green.
Yeah, the one marked green. It's gonna be 14 points of damage.
All right.
Yep, that was 2 attacks, and then for his bonus action, Zul is going to. He's going to use his Crimson Right feature again on himself, and he's going to apply the Right of the Oracle to his claws. He's going to take 3 points of damage to himself. Okay. But that's his turn.
All right, Aspen, it's now your turn. I'm on deck. Galder's in the hole.
All right, so Aspen reappears, not invisible anymore, in the same exact position that he was in, and he's going to use his movement to get right over here, and he's going to cast Thorn Whip at the one marked green.
Okay.
So that's an attack roll. That's, oh my god, that's a natural 1.
That's our third
Natural
nat 1 on the
one.
board.
Third nat 1 on the board.
Yay. Yeah, I mean, that's that one.
Anything else for your turn?
I'm checking right now. That'll be all for now, I suppose.
All right. So the one marked red is going to get to there. He is currently concentrating on the banishment of Revelor. He is then going to use command, and he's going to command Mordecai to flee.
What's the save? Is there a save against that?
Yes, it's I believe it's a wisdom save for command. It's a wisdom save throw DC 18.
So you have advantage on that because of Hero's Feast.
Well, because of silvery barbs
Oh,
as
that's
well.
it.
So 21.
21. The spell will fail.
Mm.
So that's his turn. Because he can't do anything else. Galder, it is now your turn. Budok's on deck.
Okay. First, as a bonus action, I'm just gonna attack the one marked blue with my spiritual weapon. So that's gonna be 19 to hit.
19 on the ghosty will hit.
Yep. All right. For 7 points of force damage.
7 points of force damage. Marked blue. Okay.
Okay.
These things are so sad.
And then let's see. Okay. Galder's gonna look at Zolkifli. Consent?
What? And
Just holding up the staff. He's gonna cast Enlarge on Zolkifli.
okay. Okay.
I love consent.
Nice.
Just means I'm gonna cast a spell on you.
Apparently.
All right.
And then I'm going to move. Wrong tool. I'm gonna move
Okay.
to there.
Don't forget to mark yourself for concentration.
Right. What is the marker we use for that?
Little heart, the same thing that this guy's using.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
All right, with that, it is now Pudok's turn. Tor's in the hole.
Okay. Pudak is going to swing with his flame tongue scimitar 1d20 plus 13 at the shadow thing marked green. 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
1d6 plus 10 plus an additional 2d6 plus an additional. No, that's it. Okay.
Plus an additional. No, that's it.
No, that's it. 1d6 plus. Because he doesn't get sneak attack for that because it's he's got 2 things next to him.
Yeah, no, that's it. Makes it an auto kill, by the way.
23 points of damage for
All
first attack. All magical, all good.
Yep.
Some of it's fire. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to add 1d8. Also 3 points of radiant damage. So 25,
Yeah.
26.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Second swing to shadow marked green. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Okay, dealing 19 points damage plus another 6 points of radiant damage. 25 to hit.
25 total.
Well, 25
Right.
damage
Okay,
total, that's
all
what
right.
I mean.
All right.
Yeah,
Pudak attacking
getting
this thing
excited.
rapidly.
Poof, poof. How tough is this thing? How damage does it look?
I mean, you did
Tiny damage?
51
50
points of
points,
damage so far.
Yeah.
Technically, it already looks dead.
It's
My
looking
God.
rough. These things aren't very strong
It's true.
compared to you.
God dang it.
Although
Oh,
they
everything
were
else.
almost the cause of my first TPK way back when. So
Indeed. So he's now gonna use his bonus action to disengage. Oh god, wait a second. He's a swashbuckler. Yeah, he's a swashbuckler. So he's gonna take his bonus action attack with that dagger to attack the one marked blue. Natural 20.
okay.
But it's with his normal ass dagger, so that's gonna do normal damage.
Except
He
for
can still
it's
smite.
the plain damage does not do anything. Only the magical
Yep.
part.
Correct. Except for the smite and stuff. So I'm just gonna roll that for fun.
For fun.
For funsies. It would have been a 20 plus another 23, 28, 20. It would have been a full 30 points of damage. Except he's immune, you say?
To normal damage.
Yeah, that's fun because Zulkifli turns around and uses Blood Curse of Exposure.
Which one did you just hit?
On the one with the blue marked blue. So it's gonna take it's gonna reduce. So instead of being immune, it's gonna be resistant instead. So it'll take half that. It'll take 15 points of damage.
It's gone
15.
as it shrieks in pain as this whatever this undead entity is vanquished.
Oh wow! So that was low, huh? Damn. Okay, that was.
Yeah.
I've been smacking it up with my spiritual weapon.
So you have.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
that was worth the slot, I suppose. So he's gonna use his movement to actually get right up here because he's looking hurt, and so he's gonna get kind of around there. And funnily enough, he didn't seem to have to use his bardic inspiration, so he still has it. And that is Pudak's turn.
All right, it's now
Hiding behind
Tora's turn. Because he was in the hole, he's not
I
anymore.
am-
The other one is dead.
I'm very sorry. Pudak needs to make a save.
Why?
Because
Aspen is like he is wreathed in flame, and there is a 5-foot aura of flame around him.
Oh
Yep.
Oh, you're
Oh no,
right.
there's no save actually. You just take
Just take-
6 points of fire damage.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, got it. Ouch!
Except Pudak
What
is
did you
also
hurt?
the most injured one of all of you. So
Yeah.
Why you hurt me? And he's gonna move a little bit out of that range, but he's still gonna take the 6. You an asshole, and he's gonna stay there.
All right, Tora, it's your turn.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of this cheeky git being right in my face, so I'm gonna cast Mislead.
Cheek again.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So a illusionary self appears where I am, and then I go invisible, and then I'm gonna hop away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So there is technically an illusionary me there. He's down one. He's there. Lovely. And then, as a bonus action, I'll give Zulkifli a +10 for a bardic inspiration.
Ooh, I'll take it.
All
And that shall
right.
be my.
So as Tora creates a illusionary double and quickly runs away, he gives O'Gifley his bardic inspiration, and with that, it is now Casimir's turn. Who's still invisible? Greater invisibility.
Invisibility
I
is
should
pretty
unmute
great.
myself. Invisibility is so good; it's very great. All
You're
right.
not Russian. Stop it.
So how's so red dude still concentrating?
Yep.
That's happening.
That is indeed happening.
How hurt does he look?
He's still standing pretty strong. You guys haven't really dealt that much damage to him. But boy, he's trying.
Yeah. Oh.
Between the two of them, the one mark green is looking the most hurt.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. So Casimir will be able to
I
get.
forgot to do something. I'm gonna do it after your turn, though.
Okay, Casimir's going to be able to get about 30 feet here. He's a little concerned, and he wants to do some damage. So he's going to invisibly, from that position, cast Steel Wind Strike.
Okay.
Only going to be able to hit 3 targets instead of 5. But it means I get to make 3 strikes at advantage because I'm invisible.
Yeah, there you
So does a 27 hit?
27 does hit.
And that'll be on this dude here.
It's the one marked red.
Okay.
Yeah. So he will take 34 force damage. I love that there's not even a save; it's just an attack spell.
34 points of force damage. I need to roll a save for that.
Yeah.
It'd be
and he's
DC
gonna-
17 for that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which
It's
it
gonna
fails. With a popping sound, Revelor pops back into existence.
Yeah.
Good choice. It's not what I was going.
Your initiative again?
16? Yeah, 16.
Yes.
Yeah, he was just after me.
Oh, perfect.
And then I'm gonna roll.
Where the fuck was I?
Mr. Ghosty Man, and that's a natural 20.
He's just gonna die.
Yeah. He was taking 65
65.
damage.
He's
So-
just gonna die.
Yeah. And the last one is a 31 to hit.
31 will hit.
Yeah. And he takes 42 force damage, Mr. Green.
42 points of force damage. All right.
And then Casimir poops here. And I still have enough movement
Why'd you
to get.
Why'd you poop?
Because he teleports, he poops next
He
to
just
one of
poops.
the people he hit.
This is a side effect as well. I just shit my pants.
Yeah. And then he moves the rest of his movement to over
Skill
there.
shit strike.
Can I please get that as a variant?
No.
Every enemy like shits themselves if they die.
Anything else
All
your
right,
turn?
Jeremiah, you've got your character art ahead of you. You know what to do for Casimir.
Yeah. I've taken a little bit of damage, so I'm gonna second wind.
Okay. Jasmine, can I get a con save, please?
Natural 1, so it's only 6. Give me 1 sec. I gotta update my health first.
Because this was originally supposed to be the initiative count 20 thing that happens.
Okay. All right.
And it's still you're still being targeted even though you're invisible. So
That's 24.
you'll take half as much damage.
Gonna be interesting. 61.
30 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, wow.
Really wish I had that sword, man. Really wish I had that sword. And then I need to do another Constitution saving throw, which has a DC of 15.
15.
Yeah. That's a 12.
No.
Casimir is visible.
You just watch as these apparitions of tortured souls appear and start to tear at the air, but you realize that they're actually tearing at Casimir as he becomes visible again, and the apparitions dissipate. And there's now Revelor's turn.
Oh, damn it. I wish those things couldn't target me while I was invisible.
At least you still existed.
Where
Was I?
Where did he go? I want to.
I don't know.
His hair like gray.
It was the realm where elf parts go to.
And I think somebody shit my pants. Anyway.
Oh, children. Oh my god.
Yeah, someone else
All
did it.
right. Let's see here. Okay, he's not in range. Great, love that. All right, fuck it. Bonus action, steady aim. Gonna go for the red guy here.
Oh, he's no longer concentrating.
He's been steady aiming for like 3 rounds.
Yeah,
He's lining up the shot while in another dimension.
yeah. So as soon as I drop, well, we were in the middle of a rest, so I'll go ahead and expend another grit point for violent shot. So at least I'll get those back. 30?
30 what?
Go. So 10 thunder plus 12 sneak attack
All right, 22 points of damage total.
plus another 16 thunder damage.
Plus another 16, okay.
And then extra attack 32
32 will hit.
for an additional 13 thunder damage.
Okay.
Cause fuck that guy.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's all I can do.
All right. So with that, it is now the next one's turn. He is going to run his hand up his long sword, and it's going to be wrapped in this eldritch energy, and he's going to swing at the illusionary Tora, and it's going to get rid of the illusion. So that is his first attack. Not knowing where, but his next closest target is going to be Pudak.
Oh no! Oh no!
He is going to roll to attack. That is a 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
All right, so
Cool, no reaction.
it is going to do 1d8 plus 5 slashing damage. That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And it's then going to do 4d8 necrotic damage. That is 19 points of necrotic damage.
Sorry, I'm just gonna do 8 plus 19, right? Okay. Okay.
And then its smite that it applied to its blade is going to now do its damage.
Oh.
Let's see the total.
6 for the staggering smite. 16 points of psychic damage.
Gosh. Oh. Okay, that's awesome. Awesome for me. Pudak is down. Pudak is now all the way down. All the way the hell down.
All right.
He goes down, and that's it. He's down.
Okay, he's going to step over Pudak's body and go straight to Mordecai. With that is going to be a 27 to hit Mordecai.
That hits.
That is 9 points of slashing damage.
Silvery barbs. Sorry, I was checking out if I was within range.
That is going to be a 28 to hit, so it'll be the first one.
It still hits.
For 9 points of slashing damage.
Advantage to Revelor.
Plus 13 points of necrotic damage. And those are all 3 of its longsword attacks. So you took 22 total. With that is now Mordecai's turn, so Kifli's on deck.
Awesome. So I am going to pull out my Staff of Healing and cast Mass Cure Wounds.
I'm going to counterspell that.
How dare you?
Rough.
Which
I'm gonna
one is
counter-
counterspelling?
Yeah.
I am counterspelling at the 7th level.
No, but who's? I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do a 3rd level counterspell.
Roll for it.
Yas. That's a natural 20.
All right, so
Oh.
mass cure wounds will apply. So who's all getting that 23 points of healing?
That's not all. Sorry, give me a second because I'm using the healer sacrifice, and what is it?
Okay.
So I can use up to 10 hit die.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look? There's okay. I'm gonna do this differently.
Michael, it's that cool item you made for us.
Holy shit!
39.
Which means that sorry, that's 62, which means me, Zulkifli, Revlor, Tora, Podak, and Casimir.
Do you have to be able to see the person?
That's a good question.
Yes. I am invisible.
Not Tora. So then me, Zulkifli, Revlor, Podak, Casimir, and Galder all receive that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Wow. Okay.
Or actually,
62.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Back up to
62
full,
total,
baby.
sorry, or was it 80? Oh, yeah, 62
yeah,
total.
that works. Yeah, so everyone that I just named, basically, if you're not Aspen and you're not Tora, you receive 62 healing.
That's like
Very nice.
like a much higher level healing spell, but you had to sacrifice most of your hit dice to do it.
Yeah, 10 of them.
Which there is a trade-off in that,
Yeah.
especially
There
in the
is, but-
environment that you're currently in, because your long rest was just interrupted, my friends.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like we're just in the middle of a long rest. I'm like, no, we're not.
Yeah, but I included myself in it, so it's like I'm still getting to use my own hit die, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
and with that, I am going to hidden step, go invisible. And run to there.
All right. As we reach the top of the initiative, that is where we're going to take our mid-session break.
Oh.
It's already that time, guys. It's already been that
Wow,
long.
Already.
Oh, jeez.
So, everybody, we'll be back here momentarily. If you're just now joining us, we have some very exciting news for you.
Yes, as it happens, we are launching our YouTube account 3 years ago.
Yeah, we
Um,
time traveled from this moment 3 years ago.
Yeah, it starts
However,
now.
if you're just now watching this,
You're just now watching this. You can catch up on all of our content on YouTube. We've started all there. That includes campaign 1 and includes all of campaign 2, of which this is now session 73 now, I believe. And if you happen to be more of an auditory listener, as opposed to a visible listener, you can catch us wherever it is you get your podcasts. And if you happen to be listening to us on any of those non-alive mediums, you can catch us on our live medium, which is Twitch. Just find us on Twitch. We're Lit Souls Gaming.
Do we broadcast in Morse code still?
Yes. God, I stay up like till 2 a.m. translating things into Morse code. You telling me we're not doing that anymore?
I don't know how to bring this to you, Noah, but no.
Oh no.
We have
no.
like 1,000 listeners.
I could have been. Oh gosh. We do actually.
They'll
Hi,
be
1,000
aware of this in 3 hours. So
This is true.
We
We don't have a machine. We just have Gia just doing that.
everybody, thank you so much. We'll see you back here in just a little bit.
Bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
And welcome back, everyone. So we are at the top of initiative. We're gonna pick up where we left off. Zulkifli, it is your turn.
Dick. Excuse me? What? Sorry, hang on. Hold the phone. What? Oh, okay.
I did not expect
really-
that to set off the way it did.
pulling it back in. All right. So Zulkifli is he's gonna run. He's like a 11, 12 foot tall friggin' were-tiger. He's gonna run and with his claws out, slash down at this one here marked green. Here we go. It's only an 18 to hit, but I'm gonna add my D10. Add my D10. 9, making it enough to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, well, is it enough gonna hit? Okay.
27 does hit.
Thank you.
However.
Okay, perfect. What?
Never mind.
Okay. 15 points of magical slashing damage with additional 3 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
18 total.
Did you add the
18.
D4 from being enlarged?
Oh, and I'm also going to add the D4 from being enlarged, which is another 3 points on top,
So 21.
making it 21 total for that first attack.
All right. So Kifley, as the large one comes down with his claw. Claw. Oh,
Okay, bonus action attack.
can't wait.
I'm gonna 29 to hit.
29 will hit.
Dealing 11 points slashing, 6 points psychic, and 1 extra point, so 18 points of damage. Yeah, 18 points.
All right.
Bang, bang. Reduces speed by 10 feet.
He is hurt.
I should think so. I'm also going to apply my brand of castigation to this fool because I really want this one to count. I need this guy to go. And if he tries anything, he's going to regret it. Yep. Okay. One more attack. It's my second attack. I'll do it. I'll direct it to this guy because I need him down. Oh well, that'll do. Nat 1, so 13.
Natural one.
Nat 1.
Fourth natural one today. So carefully coming up with these 2 slashes. On the third slash, this pattern has been recognized by this very well experienced knight. Deflects it with his armor. All right.
Too well experienced. Okay. In that case, so Kifley's gonna go around the guy. And he's going to use his remaining. He's going to use 25 feet of his remaining movement, which he has a lot. He's going to get right up next to Pudak.
Okay.
That's the turn.
It is now Aspen's turn.
All right, Aspen is gonna be a little bit of a silly goober, and he's gonna
Silly goober.
move right about here using 20 feet of his movement, and he is going to do something silly with the investiture of flame, and create a line of fire in the direction of the red one. Needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is this a spell?
It is a spell effect, yes, but it's not a direct casting.
It's already happened.
Yeah, spell already has been casted.
It's still, it says against spells and other magical effects, so this will still get advantage.
Yeah.
So that will be a 23.
All right, so he succeeds, but takes half damage,
Okay.
which will be what 6 points of fire
6
damage.
points of fire damage. All right.
And Espen will use the remaining 10 feet of his movement to enter within 5 feet.
Okay.
And that will be his turn.
All right. It is now his turn. He is going to use his bonus action to apply staggering smite to his blade, and he's going to roll to attack Aspen. First attack is a 28 to hit.
Yep.
I need a wisdom saving throw from me, please.
Yep. That will be a 17.
17 will just fail. So you're going to take the additional, I mean, you're going to take the psychic damage regardless, but you have a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks and cannot take reactions until the end of this creature's next turn.
All right.
So for damage, you're gonna take 32 points of damage. Are you resistant to anything?
Depends on what the damage is.
So it's necrotic and psychic and slashing.
Okay, I'm not resistant to any of that now.
And then an additional 11 points of psychic damage, so that is 43 points total for the first hit.
All right.
Second attack is going to be a 12 to hit, which I think fails.
We have to make this concentration check. Also, I don't know exactly how this works with the investiture of flame. Okay, never mind. So total damage from the first attack was 43, right?
43. So your con save would be 21.
Well, I succeed, yeah.
All right. So
Second one
wasn't a 12 to hit, so that misses.
fails. Yep.
And the third and final attack will be a 26.
That will hit, yes.
All right, that's 27 points of damage added on to that.
And so I'll roll another concentration check. Yep, I succeed.
All right. And with that, is now Garter's turn. Pudak is on deck.
All right, he's
Okay.
gonna take D10 of fire damage.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Nine points of fire damage.
All right.
Perfect. Cyrus will Kifley, enlarge didn't last very long.
Oh no!
Drop a concentration on that to start concentration on Sunbeam. Casting Sunbeam on the one marked red.
Okay.
It needs to make a Constitution saving throw. It is a spell, so it does have advantage, but it is undead, so it has disadvantage.
So it's a straight
So
roll.
it's a neutral roll, straight roll.
That will be a 21.
21
Oh,
still succeeds, but it takes 15 points of radiant damage.
Why does this say line 60 feet?
It's 60 feet out from me.
And that's the concentration?
Yeah, Sunbeam is concentration because I can remake it. I can reshoot out a line on as an action for each of my turns.
Okay, that makes okay. Yeah.
It's like Dragon's Breath.
So yeah, I will. Hold on, let me post the thing because I'm a little silly. Yeah, so there is a brilliant mote of brilliant radiance in my hand that shines 30 feet of bright light, 30 feet of dim light, so 60 feet total, and it's sunlight, if that matters for anything.
It does not.
Okay.
All right, cool. Anything else for your turn?
Bonus action. Can't quite get my spiritual weapon over there, so instead of that, I'm just gonna activate my gem flight. And fly. Actually, I used all my movement, so I'm just gonna hover for now, but I'm gonna have that activated. Where is it? There it is. All right. Get a little wing on it. There you go. And that's my turn.
Okay. For back to the initiative count 20. Zokifli, you're gonna take this. I need a con save from you.
con save. Okay. 13.
You're gonna take
Yeah,
the full
that's it.
damage.
Take
As
full
the
damage.
operations attack you for 52 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
All right, Pudak. It's now Pudak's turn. We're on deck. Casimir in the hole.
Pudak stands his prone ass up. Pudak swings his flaming scimitar.
Okay.
Go back to the shadow. He seems to say 2d6 plus 2d6 plus 1d8. Here it comes. 35 points of damage.
The one mark green is going to
As against the one mark green.
die.
Okay. Boom.
No dark
Right.
spirits erupt from it.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, Pudak will use his remaining... has Aspen still got his thing going on? He does. That's fine. Pudak's going to move around it. He's actually going to be just outside of its range. And he's got his second attack, and he's going to use 30 feet of his movement to attack again. 15 to hit, though. Only 15 to hit.
15 will miss.
Well, that's unfortunate. However, he does still have his dagger in the offhand, and he's going to use that bonus action. 32 to hit.
32 will hit.
Okay, here comes damage that you will not take any of, which is 17 points of piercing damage. But you're also going to take this, which is 1d8. And then why not? Because we still have it. Oh god, is he going to do it? No, he's actually not. He's going to hold on to the spell slot. He's going to take this. It's going to take 8 points of radiant damage.
All right, 8 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
He's looking hurt.
Nope, that's cool. And Pudak's actually going to back away because he still has another 10 feet. He's going to back away 10 feet. There. And being a swashbuckler, he doesn't take opportunity attacks if you attack this target.
All right.
And that's Pudak's turn.
It's now Tora's turn.
I'm gonna cast at 6th level a Cure Wounds on myself.
As you become visible once more.
Yes. For 30 healing hit points. Leech of Leech. Bonus action. Give a little jig and give Bardic Inspiration to Revlor. That's my turn.
All right. It is now Casimir's turn with Revelor on deck.
All right. Casimir is going to come up behind it. Question: do I still have to do a Wisdom saving throw to determine which weapon I use to attack?
So have you used your obsidian weapon since you had removed curse casted on you?
I mean, I've been using it, but it hasn't drawn blood yet.
So in that case, no.
Okay. So he's going to draw his other sword and going to go into it for 2 bog standard attacks. So does a 26 hit?
That hits.
Cool. Ignore the crit there because it didn't crit. So that's 11 magical, whatever that is. Piercing slashing.
Magical?
It is a magical weapon still.
Okay, so it does do the full damage, okay. It's looking
And
really
gonna
hurt.
go for the second attack, which is a 26 to hit again.
26 will hit.
And 8 magical piercing.
Casimir, how do you want to do this?
It's an interesting question. He's going to kind of slash through its armor and stab the Asheron's rapier through where its heart would be if it had a heart.
All right.
And twist.
All right. As this happens, the creature turns to dust, armor and all, and collapses to the ground. And that will effectively end initiative, everybody.
Okay. Oh. What are we going to do?
What happened to the temple? What happened there? All I saw was it disappear.
It got
Broken.
disintegrated.
Fuck. Okay.
Is Revelor back?
My weapon.
Well, he
Just,
wants something. You shouldn't have given it to him.
I was hoping for a better outcome. That's all.
We were told not to come here, but we need to be here. There's
Whatever. You carry.
There's no easy answers here. No.
We are still alive. But, except for Revelant, where is he?
He's right
I'm
next
right
to you.
next to you. What do you mean?
Oh, sorry, it's so sneaky.
You were
That's
indeed
very,
told not to
very
come
stealthy.
here. I warned time and time again, but I recognize you. At this point, a small rift will kind of tear in reality where you see, and it will kind of open. You see this like disembodied, you don't see, but you hear this disembodied voice as this rift, a shadow kind of forms, showing like just this inky darkness. And you recognize this before. You've seen this before. In fact, you helped this entity before when you recovered magical items from the goddesses of the underworld.
Yep. Well, once again, our exploits are coming back to bite us.
Or assist you.
Hello.
You have found my lands. I have sent you a test, but you have passed. One could say barely.
I think all things considered, we actually did okay.
Would you like to be tested again?
No, thank you.
No, it's okay. I mean, it wasn't a very good test.
Why
Who
are
is
you
this?
here?
That's a very complicated question that I know you need an answer to.
Then answer plainly.
Plainly, for two reasons. We seek answers, and we seek to fulfill a request from a friend from the underworld. We need information on the primordials.
I prefer my privacy. I have prepared this land to maintain that through much sacrifice of others, that is. I will answer your questions in person, but you must make your way to me.
Okay.
Prove your ability. But I will offer you this small boon. A gate will open. Until then, the rift closes, but the gate remains.
Getting real tired of booming, ominous voices coming.
I mean,
There's not much we can do about it.
I know.
we should not have done what we did in the underworld, but I suppose even our mistakes might have some benefit. Maybe? Do we go through the ominous gate?
I feel like we should.
Fun fact, this
Seems
actually is
like-
how you guys got the flame tongue sword, so...
Yes.
Oh, I know.
Yep.
I also know how
Fully
we
aware.
got the flame tongue sword.
I'm fully aware how this was received.
Though
Oh,
Balder doesn't know.
Baldur doesn't know, but I know.
Do you enter the gate?
Well,
You see anything through the
Wait,
gate?
so, like,
It's,
Is it like the spell
swirling
gate?
void.
It is a portal, you can assume.
Okay.
Where it leads, you do not know, but it was referred to as a boon.
As a
Yeah.
burn. Okay.
Oh, all right.
We did free this entity.
You didn't free him. You returned his magic items to him.
Oh, sorry.
We assisted.
returned his power to him, technically.
Oh,
Let's say.
Mordecai's gonna butt in. Who is that? What did you do? I need an explanation.
I if we had one.
Cool.
I have no clue. I wasn't here for that.
This happened before my time, so
Yeah, I mean, we were in the underworld. There were 3 magical items. It was very clear we weren't supposed to take them. One of our party decided he really wanted them and reached for the sword. And we had to, kill some things, and we may have given this creature back a great deal of power. But it was, as I'm
What?
reminded by my
This
memory.
is terrible.
so Kifley wasn't there for that either.
No.
It was
What is
fitting.
this? Only now.
and-
Only
and
now.
me
You're
as a-
telling me this.
What
Me
was
as
the
a
name of-
player, I don't remember.
What was it? What was your character's name again there, Dakota?
Quasar.
Yeah, no, it's
Quasar.
Quasar. Quasar took the sword. He wanted a better sword, and he saw a shiny thing.
Wait, you saw a shiny thing? I thought you said he was blind.
He didn't see it. He perceived it. He could kind of see things within like a certain distance. Listen,
My
we made a lot.
word.
He could sense that it was shiny.
All right, let's go through.
Okay.
Okay,
So this Buffalo Janam, they want us to go through the gate, huh? And
Yeah.
they are friendly. Why? Because we help them.
Oh well, I presume based on
This-
what he
I mean, this
said.
was referred to as a boon. Like, what was the tone of the voice when it said, like, what was? Did I get like any sort of thing from
As we
that?
walked through the gate.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Well,
Through the
Blood
gate.
splatters out as he's torn to shreds.
nope.
Rick and Morty style.
The boon is death.
Yeah.
The boon is death.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Because then we won't have to face the end of the universe.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, Zol's
Right
going
on.
in too.
All right, I follow in.
And
Mordecai's-
Casper's already dead. It's fine.
I'll wait for everyone else to go through, then I'll go through.
yeah, Mordecai's gonna stay back with Galder and be like,
Okay.
This is
Ow.
not Baldur's Gate.
how?
Get
Good night,
out.
everybody.
Get out.
Get out of here.
He's just gonna stand back and look at Galder and like shake his head as he steps through the portal
Oh,
Just-
all right.
with disappointment in the party and their
Oh.
past actions.
Galder's gonna, seeing that everyone else is through, is gonna walk through.
Pudak stays behind.
Oh no!
Just kidding. No, he's
Oh, no, I'm sure Pudak went really quickly.
Going through.
He asked a good question, but
Yeah,
He's through.
he went through so quickly we could not see.
yes.
I'm sorry, that was mean.
This is
love you, Pudak.
roleplay, collective roleplay. Yeah, I think we're all through now.
Yep.
Stepping through the gate, what comes to your vision is mountains, and that you stand at the base of a massive temple entrance that is built into the mountains. There
Is
are
this-
piles of bones all around in this kind of like courtyard almost area that leads to, it's almost like a cathedral almost like entrance that's built into the mountainside of this what you can assume was once beautiful stonework that has long since dilapidated and degraded over the past several centuries of whatever has happened within this cursed land. It seems that whatever this entity may be has given you a shortcut, has assisted you with this journey that could have been 2 weeks of exhaustion and constant attacks of undead to the very lair entrance that you might have been trying to get to. But all you see around this area are just signs of death and dark magics.
Are there any like symbols like on this like entrance that would like signify like any sort of deity or like something it was dedicated to?
Make a religion check.
Okay. Absolutely. Religion. 24.
Yeah, the DC was 1. So it is in all
Ooh.
sorts of different, like almost like fonts, almost like in different art styles. You see, in fact, there are closed eyes painted all over this area, which are indeed the symbols of Two Mace.
Oh.
Painted, carved, engraved.
Yeah, this is a real predicament for me.
What do those closed eyes mean? I'm not very.
Those are all symbols of Two Mace.
Oh,
Isn't he your god?
Yep.
Why do you sound so distraught?
I don't know, man. Seeing this and then looking around, this is not a good sign.
Was your god always to do with like death and bones?
No! Tumis is the
honestly,
god of magic.
The problem with Tumis is, from what we've discovered, literally we know nothing about Tumis.
One of the only gods never to make an appearance in any sort of form.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know he is real?
But didn't
Why
you call down his power?
Yeah, no,
yesterday.
Exactly. That is my predicament.
Yeah. I mean, it seems, strange that in a world where the gods are willing to intervene so freely, that Tumis would give his power but never show himself to his disciples.
I feel like I might be getting the answers I need here, though.
I mean, you've already doomed yourself to 1,000 years of torment anyway.
I'm gonna weasel myself out of that, but
You're not supposed to say that out loud.
man, at this point, I don't care. Okay, I'm very stressed.
Is it possible to contact them and get your god's guidance on this?
I mean, how long have we been traveling?
It has not been a week since you got your divine intervention.
Okay, but how long has it been?
It's been like a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we joined the party 3 days ago.
You traveled a lot.
Yeah.
You traveled to the other side of the continent with us. Now you're to like the middle place that no one goes.
I'll just say it. I mean, all of my power is a little bit tapped out at the moment, so not much to do about that.
I wish to sniff and listen for trouble.
Okay, make a perception check.
So I can just pray normally.
16.
16. You smell decay. There's that sickly sweet smell, but nothing else. You don't hear anything other than like a wind kind of blowing through that's kind of funneled by the valley that this chapel has been built into. But other than that, nothing. It's eerily silent. You look behind you and you see a massive stone city laid out before you at the base of this mountain. You seem to be at the top of a peak where this cathedral was built into. And the architecture is unlike anything you've ever seen before. It seems so ancient yet advanced. There are what you could assume you could study for years here and discover what secrets the city might contain, but you have a quest ahead of you. Or you can abandon it and just stay here. So you can head in a different direction.
I think
We're now archaeologists.
before we make any decisions to enter, I'm full on gonna lay out like my prayer mats, candles, all that stuff. Not casting a spell or anything, just praying.
Okay.
Tumis, what's the deal with this place?
What's the deal?
Dear Tumis, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Dear Two Mace, where do you get off?
But
Do we want to set up for a short rest before we go anywhere?
I think that might be in order. So it gives me time to pray and maybe get some answers. We'll see.
Okay, so we'll set up for if it seems like a tidy enough location, secure enough just to hold up for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, plus around some food.
So are we still shrouded by like all the mist, or is that like gone?
The mist is
It's
still
too
here.
mist.
Okay.
It's too mist.
Too mist, too fast, too misty.
And I also
It's
do
just
have
a
a
mispronunciation of Tumis.
I do have a question about the voice that we heard, like from like the inky black rift or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I have heard a voice from Tumis. Did it sound at all similar, like in like inflections or like the way things were said?
No.
Okay. Good. Good.
So you guys are taking a short rest?
We're gonna try.
We are
Good
indeed.
try.
All right. So you can
Yeah.
mark your character sheets for a short rest. Nothing comes out.
I like it.
All right.
I will use
love
Salt
it.
of Rest, so you each get an extra D10.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't even need that much to go.
I'm-
so
I'm-
I
yeah.
need more than 80.
I am at full.
During at least 10 minutes of this, Mordecai is going to give everyone a little pep talk, being like, I don't know what the hell's going on, but we have a mission to accomplish, guys.
Hell yeah.
Let's see it through. Even if I don't know where we were just now and I don't know where we're going, I believe in us. So everyone gets 19 temp HP.
If I can
Yeah. I will say, just during that whole short rest, I'm just praying at my little setup. Just like,
Hey, has it been
19,
24 hours yet, by the way?
Nice.
No.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
so it's probably been like what 4 hours, if that, since
Yeah, about
right.
that.
yeah, just as I'm praying, just like, what happened here? What's the significance to you?
You get no
So-
response.
No response? Okay. Don't like that. Not a fan of that. But, it is what it is. Do I even feel like there was a connection made at all, or just no response?
No response. And since you've started to like question your faith, it has been pointed out that your holy symbol has become like almost like tarnished, like it hasn't been polished.
Yeah.
And no matter what polishing you try to do, it just remains cloudy.
Yeah.
Have I lost the 10 extra HP yet from Heroes Feast?
No,
That lasts 24 hours. So we still have like 20 hours left on that.
No.
Yep. That should have been the clue that we're not getting a.
Okay.
so-
Casimir's gonna meditate and recover a 5th level spell with Arcane Recovery, so
Mhm.
Shit, I have that too.
Mordecai will also use his Blood Bowl Vial and recover 5 sorcery points.
Nice.
okay. Let's go die to this. I mean, do this. Place seems forsaken by the gods.
Can I check the temple door for like any magical protection that it might have?
How do you plan on checking?
By I don't know.
I mean,
Or checking it
it's a
for
very
any
good question for me to ask. Are you checking for just general traps? Are you are you trying to
Or,
use like
like-
detect magic? Like what are you doing? Are you
I'm
using a
more
spell?
looking. No, I'm more looking at the door for like what could be glyphs or like wards or runes that might be like a. If opening this door, get blasted.
I'll cast Detect Magic from my staff.
That works. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, you notice that there are 2 stone statues on both sides of the door, and they do give a magical aura. It is an enchantment on them, and the door itself is magical as well, which is, well, let me see just to make sure. This is an abjuration on the door. That's it.
All right. From the staff, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on one of the statues. On the one on the right. See what that does.
Okay. Let me read something here.
Okay.
I need you to make an ability check for me.
Okay. So just like the spellcasting ability.
Yeah.
Check.
Like you're rolling to dispel it.
Gotcha. Yikers. 9.
9, the spell fails.
Yeah.
Trying to do Revelor. I mean, Quasar.
What?
Galder.
Sorry, that's my brain just shut down. Like, that's Galder.
Yeah, there's enchantment magic on both of those statues. I'll point at both of them. And then abjuration on the door. I was trying to see if dispelling the magic on one of the statues would do anything, but the dispelling failed. So.
Would you like
think
me
it?
to try?
You think it invited us here just to have a trap on the door?
Well, it got us here. I think that was just the boon. There might be, there's most definitely some sort of trap or lock on this door.
I think we
Or
were
a combination
going
of the
here anyway. He just spared us the journey.
Yes.
Kind of a dick move.
I don't see it that way.
No, I know.
It's a very kind thing.
He wants us to win.
I don't know that much.
Because I'm just gonna walk up to the statue I tried to dispel, kind of just like look at it closer.
I mean, can Casimir ritual cast identify in the door?
So before you get to identify, upon approaching the statue, the statue will look at you. It's like kind of like a mix between a gargoyle and some sort of wild beast. You can't quite make out its features, but it says, it looks at you and it speaks.
The cost of making only the maker knows, valueless if bought, but sometimes traded. A poor man may give one as easily as a king. When one is broken, pain and deceit are assured.
But it's a riddle door.
Promise.
The statue grows still. The magic aura fades.
Nice.
Quick thinking.
Do they look like sphinxes at all? No.
Nope. I said a gargoyle and a mixture of some sort of wild beast.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Thanks, but evil.
Okay. Good start there, Golder.
All right, thank you.
I suppose approach the other door. The other.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless it needs a different member of the family.
The second statue looks at you.
What is it that you ought to keep after you have given it to someone else?
I think there's a theme there.
Yeah, no, but I feel like I'm just gonna turn away from the statue real quick.
Riddles for 3-year-olds really get in the scene.
Okay, no, but it's like I feel like this is like a trick of some sort, but like I don't.
I mean, the first one said promise, so it kind of sounds like there might be a theme.
Yes, but like.
Oh,
I mean,
Revelor's going to answer.
You should keep your word after you've given.
Yeah, that's what he was going to say.
He's whispering this to Galder. I think we all came to the same conclusion.
Revel's gonna say your word.
Your word.
3 large locks unlock on the door, and it swings open.
Let's go.
Yeah. Wow.
I feel like those riddles are a little bit targeted.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
You were.
Well, we did make a promise, and we need to keep our word.
Nice. More specific.
Aren't those the same things?
Yes, different words for different. Well,
Do I dare do it? Do I dare? I do. I dared.
Oh no.
Door open.
You remember when we were about to die and Kaijiro spent an entire action sliding a stone tile against the stone floor just so Michael could play that sound effect? That was a time.
So the
Yeah.
really interesting thing about this door is that the threshold of it is kind of this. I say it's like a waterfall effect, but it's just black smoke just cascading down as if it's denser than the air, like a curtain or veil to what lies beyond.
This looks promising. Do we think there's like a third trick?
Galder looking around at all the symbols of Two Mace, and feeling like those riddles were a little bit targeted, even though they may have not been. Just his self-doubt.
I mean,
Galder's going to close his eyes and walk through the mist. Or walk through the like smoke cascading through the door.
You guys watch as Galder vanishes beyond the smoky veil.
Casimir walks through.
Yeah, I felt.
Aspen follows suit.
Aspen go. I'll go
Wait,
too. I guess.
Does no one try to tie a rope around there? Wait, whatever. Revlord, do you wanna see if it's safe? Fine.
It
They
is
have a
safe.
rope.
Is it like a
I can
one-way
tell you
door,
what I
or can we,
see.
or can we
Can-
like
can
pop
they-
back?
This is a Dark Souls fog wall.
Yeah.
Don't worry. This is what I am seeing. And I'm going to describe what I see. What do I see?
Oh, are you shutting through it?
Can I try?
They don't hear you.
Yes, I'd like to try.
You guys don't
Hey.
hear him.
It's fine. What?
You don't know that.
Hey,
What do you think they're
don't worry.
saying over there?
They're so quiet.
I have no idea.
Is it? Did they?
Did they get?
All right.
Did they go
die
again?
on the back there?
Hello?
Do I have any rope?
Can we hear each other inside of the fog?
Yeah, so I'll
Yeah,
describe
from-
what you guys are experiencing after I know if everybody else goes through.
I do have rope.
3 days later. 3
Weird.
hours later.
We have died of starvation.
Casimir looks okay.
Yeah, Mordecai has no rope. Mordecai's just gonna walk through. God, screw it.
Amen.
Revlord will follow suit.
Last one there's a rotten egg.
Yeah, you guys, it's been like 1,000 years in here. We're immortal now. We've solved all of your problems.
Did you have your soul back?
No.
Wait, if it's been 1,000 years, then how is it you aren't all dead? Because I know Zukifli would have gotten hungry.
Guess we
Walking in,
should
you
let the
find
Dungeon Master
yourselves
discuss.
at the front of a very long hallway. There are pillars that are evenly spaced on both your left and right, with pillars, like smaller plinths almost, in between them, with humanoid skulls sitting on top of them. You notice as you are looking at the walls that they are created like of a mixture of mortar and bones, almost like the catacombs of Paris, to give you an idea of what those walls look like.
This place is quite spooky.
Torches light in a purple flame, one by one, making their way down the hallway, signaled by your arrival.
So this seems like a temple to death. This is promising.
Does any of it look? Does it all look old, or does anything look recent? Like any recent corruptions, decay, that kind of
Mhm.
thing. Because we know that something's recently taken control of this land. Like, do we see signs of that?
Make a history check for me.
I will do so, and when I do, I will also try to touch something that might make around my like the walls or something to that effect. give myself an idea of what's going on here. 16 is the history check.
16. Everything present in this area looks more than a couple centuries old. But you can imagine that something with the veil that you walk through kind of keeps elements out. Might serve as some other sort of protections or barriers that helps preserve things within.
Got it. Okay.
Can I look around to see if there's like any suspiciously slumped skeletons on the floor that look like they're about to spring out and attack?
I would make that into an investigation check.
Okay.
This is where Revelor is very useful in dungeons.
That's a 9.
9 doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary in this area.
It's safe, guys. We can continue.
Revelor, what do you think?
I'll take a look myself.
Investigation.
Gotta get that rogue used.
I believe I will use that bardic inspiration I got. 21.
21. Okay. Well, technically, you can choose to use your bardic inspiration after you roll. So, do you still wish to use it?
Never mind.
Okay.
It would have been a 21 either way, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Not even a book. He's pulling out the screen. What the fuck?
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Scary skeletons.
So immediately in front of you, in the first area between these skulls and pillars, the first section of 4 pillars and 2 skulls, you notice that there is a very, very faint rune or glyph in the stonework.
Oh, what are you magic users? Get over here.
Okay,
What do you
let's we've got a magic party here.
Not everyone at once. Damn.
I'll handle this.
Okay.
What do you need?
He's gonna like usher you to like crouch down next to him. Right there. He's gonna point out the cliff.
Do I see it now?
Yeah, him pointing out to you. Gotta make an Arcana check for me.
Make an Arcana check.
How many magic users now?
Well, that's an 11.
An 11. You know that this is an evocation spell of some sort. Don't know quite which one though.
Okay. Not a fan of that. Gonna cast a dispel magic on it for my staff.
Spell magic on it. Okay.
Yep.
That will happen.
Is there an ability check required?
Nope.
Cool. All right.
Everything okay up there?
As there was some sort of glyph or something. Evocation magic.
No, I didn't see anything. That couldn't have been.
I said the last time we were in a dungeon, we found a rune of disintegration, but I'm assuming we won't be that unlucky twice.
Revelor's gonna turn around and be like, Tora, no offense, but I think I'll take point from now on.
Yeah,
Maybe.
this is his specialty.
Yeah, I would say all of you notice this. Galder has a very serious demeanor now. Something is going on.
Okay. Zol's gonna follow along with Revelor and keep an ear out for trouble.
Espen will turn to Galder. What was this god of yours a god of again?
God, magic.
Magic?
Technically, magic, mystery, and secrets.
Yes.
If the rest of that would be
Magic,
relayed.
mystery, and secrets.
Yeah. Figures. This is quite the inconvenience. But we will make it through. I know this must be a trying time for you.
Test of faith.
Looks like your faith has been tested quite a bit.
This time I will not fail. I do have to ask. It hasn't been 10 minutes since I cast detect magic, right?
I mean, at this point, I'd say about 5 minutes passed for the investigation checks.
Okay.
Because those
I
do
was-
take
if I need-
time.
Okay, if I need to, I can just recast it because it's at will for my staff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna re-up it, just to make sure.
Yeah.
And just be keeping an eye out on the magical front.
All right. I'm gonna continue keeping a lookout for anything.
You said there was.
Passive
So you said there
perception 18 is what I was gonna say. Go on.
Okay. You said there were skulls on smaller plinths.
Yes.
Is there any sort of magic around those, or are they just there?
So I'm reading up on something real fast.
All good.
So at the moment, the skulls in your immediate vicinity do not have any magical aura about them.
Okay.
They seem to be decorative at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Seems clear on my end.
Mm.
Reveler, you see anything else?
I'm gonna check out the skulls for anything physical.
Roll for investigation again.
Okay. Oop. I don't know if I have that open. 16.
Give me 1 second.
There's a little bit of creepy piano there.
He's waiting for the most ominous music possible.
Oh, I like this. I like this.
So you get closer to these skulls, and as you get close to one, I need you to make a
Yep, there it is.
because without this an investigation will not reveal it. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Shit! Against a
course.
spell.
It is not a spell.
Fuck.
Okay. Put X near you. Add your 5 at 5.
Okay.
Okay.
14.
Yeah.
That'll be 18 then.
That'll be 17.
20.
So
14.
anybody, as this the skull drops its jaw, and this blood-curdling scream rings out from it. Anyone who got
Oh.
less than a 15 immediately drops to 0 hit points.
Gross.
Oh, good. Love that.
Oh,
Whoa.
Reveler.
I think that's Revlor and Aspen.
Yep.
I get a +5, right?
Yes.
Okay,
We
I'm
have a +5 from Pudak.
all good.
Revlor does have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, true. I'm gonna use that right now.
I don't think Aspen does. He might.
Does that mean
Nope.
I just re-roll, right?
No, you get a D10.
Add a D10
Oh,
to it.
plus D10. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
So we're at 15, or
Which
we're at 14.
Yeah, you only need a 1.
So there we go. 17.
So Reveler does not drop.
Woo!
Just Aspen.
Fuck.
Ah, no.
Not dead, drops to 0.
Does anything happen to the rest of us?
The rest of you, nope.
Okay.
Right.
I'll cast a 5th level Cure Wounds on Aspen.
Okay.
Okay. So that wasn't magical.
41.
It was an
Healing hit.
ability.
Practitioners
I figure-
of magic
Appreciate it.
using it for their own selfish gain. On display to ward off any intruders.
Uh-huh.
Now that we've already set it off, am I able to see what it was that set it off, or?
It was the skull. There's nothing that set off. It's just your proximity to it.
Ah, okay, cool. Hey, don't go near those fucking things.
Okay.
There's about 10 skulls in total. You can walk a straight line down this hallway. You can imagine, or you can walk on the side of the skulls. It's your choice. But there is something in the distance where this temple does continue.
I feel like
You
the
said there's
straight
10?
There's 10. There's 5 skulls on each side.
Okay.
And what was the distance that Reveler set them off by? Would it be too close if we walked a straight line?
So there are so there's like for like mapping reasons, right? Let's say there's a 5-foot line down the middle with 30 feet on both sides of that line. You can either walk single file down this hallway and handle the runes that are spaced between the skulls, or you can handle the skulls.
I think the straight line will be the better.
Yeah. Golder, you're going to be able to dispel any magical runes in our path, and
Yes.
okay.
I'll take
Can
point
I-
for this.
Can I pick up like a pebble or something and throw it near a skull?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was
Hang on.
thinking
Wait.
something similar,
Hang
but
on.
I have
might have been a
also
bad idea.
something which Pudak would use divine sense as he considers this hallway full of skulls.
This might have been a bad idea.
everyone plug your ears.
Yep. So let's resolve the throw stone thing first, though.
Yeah.
Did anyone else see Jeremiah's reaction to that?
But-
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so GM.
Does the
Mhm.
stone set the skulls off? A pebble?
So upon throwing this, no, they don't.
Okay.
Okay. Pudak uses divine sense to consider the skulls. He would sense the location of any celestial fiend or undead in particular, I guess in this case, within 60 feet of him.
So all the
that's not my
skulls are
All of
revealed to
them.
be undead.
Okay. Does he sense anything else aside from them along this area?
No.
Okay. What's Aspen's state at this moment? Like,
Whatever HP he was healed back
Yeah,
with is what he
with-
has.
Up with 41.
41. Okay. Can we attempt to get past these this area here, just kind of making sure we don't disturb the skulls any further?
Yeah, so I think because
It's not
we
long.
just walk single file down the middle, and like I said, I'll take point.
Mordecai will
Okay.
follow right behind Goblin.
All right. I'll go along too. Third.
I do still have detect magic on.
Yeah, so you'll detect the runes. There's 4 more of them. Are you gonna use your 3 charges each to try to dispel those?
So these are glyphs of warding, right? Like, or are these glyphs of warding?
You don't know.
Okay.
They are all abjuration spells with the runes and markings of evocation.
Okay. The best option is just to dispel.
How many do you have enough charges on the staff?
I do. I'm running low, but I have.
Don't use them all.
Okay. So, yep, I'll dispel each of the ones we come up to. So you said there was 4 each? Or 4 total left?
Yes. So take 12 charges.
I should. Yep. All right.
So, upon reaching the end of this hallway, you find yourself in a circular chamber. There are 3 doorways, one at the 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 3 o'clock position. You have just entered in from the 6 o'clock position. Does anybody here read Primordial?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Love it
Hell
when
yeah.
those unexpected languages come up.
So, above the door on the 9 o'clock position, it reads Trial of Sacrifice. The 12 o'clock position, so 9 o'clock, then 12 o'clock, Trial of Loss. And then the 3 o'clock position reads Trial of Memory.
So what was trial of the 9 o'clock again?
Trial sacrifice.
Sacrifice, lost memory.
Mm-hmm.
is this loss?
And then at the bottom there's the door, or what was it at the 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock is where we just came in through.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
where we
are there
just
any
went.
writing over that? Did we go through a trial ourselves just now?
No. It actually is
Trial of-
it's actually a red letter sign that's glowing that says exit.
Oh,
So
Ooh, well, that's good.
Yeah, Ashton will relay that to everybody. The different trials.
Sacrifice, loss, memory.
Yeah.
Is there anything
That's
magical
fine.
in this room?
no.
Okay.
Last time we were here, something like this. Is when you lost your arm.
Yes.
So, which door should we try first?
First,
Sacrifice, loss, and memory.
I have a feeling. I'm not sure all of them need to be done. No.
Knowing the nature of something like this, I'm sure all of them do have to be.
I think it's up to you, Golda. Whichever one you'd like.
Whichever door you feel your god calling to you from.
Over here, over here, over here.
That's not helping, Tora.
That was like the perfect bard moment too. That was so bardy.
That was so bad. That was so good.
Memory.
Sacrifice?
Galder's gonna walk up to the trial of sacrifice.
Golder.
Are you sure?
I haven't been sure about much for many weeks now. This I'm sure about.
What do you think you'll find on the other side of that door?
Whom is willing? Answers. Is it just a doorway or an actual door?
It is a door.
Just gonna turn the knob or push it open or whatever.
All right. The door glows. There is a torch above it that ignites with a green flame upon it opening. And what lies beyond is a story for another time.
Yep.
Ooh.
It is.
Of course.
Hey, we are
Horrible.
finally in the Temple of Amin-Darask, a thing that has existed since the beginning of the campaign in the back of my mind. Has been hinted at time and time again. There's actually been
And
a
it's-
hint for this on my camera this whole session too. So trying to figure out what that is, everybody. But I'm gonna go ahead and pass on over to none other than Aspen, who is our Furbolg Druid.
Well, I think I know what the hint is.
Clearly the
I'm
prime
not gonna
model.
say.
Yeah,
I don't-
we need
I don't think
a
the prime-
negotiate.
No.
We're gonna get a pet dinosaur we can ride.
Yeah. Very, very interesting. Can't wait to see what's on the other side of that door. But unfortunately, it's a story for another time, as Michael said. Yeah. Wow. That was an interesting fight, you all. And I guess we'll see what happens next. With that, I'll pass it over to Noah.
Golly, I'm gonna guess. I mean, I see a bunch of D&D books back there, so whatever it is, it's probably in there. That's the clue. We're playing D&D, guys. Woof, yeah. What a ride! But as I have learned, both playing and running level 14s, I think the trick when you've got a lot of power is just ride them hard until they beg for mercy. We're not quite at the begging stage yet, but we'll get there, I'm sure.
I'm not broken so easily.
You're not broken so easily? Well, as always, it's fun. I yield to Quentin.
Thank you so much, Noah. I do have one question. Where the fuck did I go?
You went to a demi-plane and you were incapacitated while you're in the demi-plane. It's written in the
gross.
spell.
So it's like, it doesn't matter if you were awake or not. You're not going to know where you were. Anyway.
Correct.
You're so sneaky, we didn't even notice.
Yeah, that was interesting, to say the least. But yeah, great session as always. Thanks to everyone who was chatting it up in chat. Lost my train of thought there for a sec. That was weird. Thank you to all our wonderful role players for bringing this story to life, and thank you to Michael for creating this story for us to bring to life. And yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, Guy, take it away.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see what the Temple of Amandaresk brings. So far, it's been, death. Or near death. Should be fun. It's kind of funny how one player's decisions can influence everything leading up to this and in this one session today. It's kind of fun, seeing Quasar make decisions that help us later, and now Galder's leading the charge. It's like a connection for Dakota. But yeah, wonderful. Lots of fun. Look forward to seeing what happens next week. But I talked a lot about the man I'm going to pass it on to. So Dakota, go ahead.
I am so interested to see where this goes next. Because having, Michael knows what he's doing to me. All right.
I don't know.
Having all the symbols of Tumes all over the outside. Those riddles were targeted. I don't care what anyone says.
I think I'm gonna say otherwise.
What?
Nothing.
Huh? But a great session. Very frightening fight, honestly. Those are not fun creatures to fight. And I will say, if no one else wants to, I volunteer for the recap next time.
Yeah, how about it?
So, all right.
Ooh, all right.
And with that, I'm going to pass it over to Caleb, who plays Mordecai.
Thank you. I just want to say I can relate to the issue of having a dead or gone god. That's a very touchy subject, considering you guys were there when he was massacred. But yeah, it was a very fun session. Michael is still evil and will always be evil. But that's what makes him a great DM. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Josh, who plays Tora.
Oh my god, can we just have a beach episode, please? Let's get let's get out this spooky place. Let's get out this spooky, misty, awful place with the spooky demon guys and the spooky voice.
We gotta clear the shadow curse.
And then go to the beach in the shadow place. Why not? I don't know. Beach episode when? But we'll pass it over to Michael.
Yes, that's me. I was thinking about what to say next, and I had nothing. So, everybody, thank you so much for joining.
I have something.
Yes.
Bye.
Not yet. We'll be here next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at twitch.tv/. Lich Souls. And if Dungeons & Dragons isn't your only thing and you're a person of variety, don't forget we have a variety of streams throughout the week. Baldur's Gate 3, we have Fortnite, we have Dead by Daylight and Sea of Thieves when applicable. And sometimes those streams do get canceled due to a variety of reasons. But if you want to keep up to date with all those things, come join our Discord using our command !Discord. Dakota already so nicely put into the chat for us.
Gotcha.
And you know, another great thing about the Discord is that campaign 3 is coming sooner than we all like to believe, and all those updates and teasers and things will be released in our Discord as well. So I have nothing else to say tonight other than bye.
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 Play Sea of Conquest.